What a sack of shit that was. Jesus. That was terrible. I mean, fair play to Scotland. They done what they could. But, oh my goodness me. Awful. So that's why I think that they're not going to go too far. As I said before the game. But yeah, is what it is. Scotland will be happy with that. England should be happy with that, 4 points from 2 games, but blimey, they ain't going to go far playing like that. But yeah, so it goes. So fair play to Scotland and all that. They definitely didn't deserve to lose. They played above themselves, I thought, as I knew they would. But yeah, so we've got a few people coming on soon for this part of the. Get the old comments up there. So I've got Thomas Window Beer Review saying hi or H. Gold Drake, how you doing, mate? Cheers for chiming in on this one. Seen you on Harry's stream and stuff. So yeah, thanks for this one. So I've got a couple of beers here. I'm not going to review them. Can't be bothered. I'm just going to get another one to review. So I've got 2 beers I'm going to be having on the go. So Soup Dragon, not Dragon Soup, from Time and Tide. I've reviewed this before in the past, but I was going to do a review, but bollocks. I'm just going to drink it. 6.4% ABV, IPA with Amarillo and El Dorado. 25 IBUs, Jobby, 6.4%. And from Affinity Brew, Soronas. I'm butchering that up. So that's an IPA. What's the ABV of that thing then? 5.8. So I'm going to crack that open as well. Then we got Jake. Oh, Jakey boy.
Hello.
How you doing?
All good. How's it going?
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I was screaming at the telly for most of it, but
so bad. They were so bad.
So slow. It was just so slow. It was infuriating.
It was predictable, and they kept going back round sides, going back again. Oh my word! I'm glad I missed the Croatia game because apparently it's very similar.
Yeah.
It's just one of them.
We had a little bit more about us in that game, I think, but in this one, we seemed to get it into midfield, and then just so slow. I never seen anything like it. I don't know why we're trying to build up so slowly. Just try and get it in the box. At least Kane was nowhere. Just try and get it.
Kane was awful. He was off the pace. I don't know why he brought Phil Foden off. I don't get that.
That was a weird swap. That was a weird swap. Grealish for Foden.
He was our best player by a fucking mile, and they brought him off. It's like, what are you doing, you dick?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know. I'm going to crack a beer open, fucking. But yeah, fair play to Scotland, though. They've done what they,
Well, they had a few chances, didn't they?
It was equal on the chances, but they defended pretty well. They parked the Scottish bus, and they done it. So they only gone and done it. So, yeah.
Oh well, we always like to make things harder for ourselves, don't we?
I mean, I don't think they can play well. I don't think they can play that badly again.
Well, you'd hope not. but if we get through this stage and we start playing Italy and the likes of that, with that sort of performance, then we're going to be out pretty quick.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's why they're not going to go very far.
Yeah.
I don't know if they got any away games anywhere else, or is it all at Wembley? I don't know.
Isn't the next one? The next one in Scotland? Weirdly enough, isn't it?
Is it at Hampden or something?
Yeah.
Or Czech Republic? I don't know. I haven't even. That just shows you how much interest I've taken. I normally go through all the fixtures. Where is it?
Yeah.
Where's this? That? I haven't even bothered.
Let's have a look. England vs Czech Republic venue. Oh no, it is Wembley. It is Wembley again.
I mean, there should be 3 wins out of 3, but it's not going to be. So there you go. How you doing, Peter?
Hiya.
Hello.
Hello.
You all right, mate?
Yeah, not too bad. Nearly fell asleep though. But
Oh, what, you're watching the England match too?
yeah,
Yeah,
just don't understand
absolutely.
it.
Let me just put my resolution down.
How are you two?
So put that down.
Oh, good.
So
Oh, good.
we got a few comments then. Where do we get to? I'm not going to put them on screen. I'm just reading them out. Oh God, quite a few actually. Is the picture a bit stretchy? I don't know. Not watching. Thomas says hi, Jake. Benjamin says he's no longer English. I gave up. I gave up really supporting England back in 2004 when we went out to Portugal in the Euros. That's when I was like, I'm done. Yeah. Benjamin says his granddad was born in India to Irish parents. Okay. Right. India-ish now. Yeah. So Thomas saying hi to Ben. Paul Greenwood. Good evening, sir. So slow, Kane. Yeah, well off. Well, you're not fit. Almost awful. Foden. Why did he bring Foden off? I don't know.
I couldn't believe that was the player he chose to bring off. You could keep Foden on because he can play in multiple places. He could have kept Foden on and brought someone else off quite easily. Even fucking Sterling. He could have brought Sterling off and switched it about a bit.
Sam Smiley, good evening again, or good morning again. Phil has been good. He has been good. I thought you might want fucking Link.
Yeah, oh God.
Right, James.
Keep it down.
Yeah. England master plan coming, says Thomas. Yeah. Stuart hates soccer. Well, wrong stream then, as advertised. So it's one of them deals, I'm afraid. Thomas says hi to Peter.
Hi, Thomas.
No, all I'm going to say is no, Benjamin. I'm not. That's I'll leave it at that. Oh, it was proper wank. It was awful, man. It was so boring.
The first 10 minutes, I thought like, oh God, we could be on for a couple of goals here. Like we go in sort of, but I don't think we could keep up with the pace. I think Scotland played well. There's no denying that. It wasn't like we were against like Scotland played really well. But I mean, even in fairness, in their first match, they played well, but just didn't have that. Like they had like 19 shots on target or something like that. In that, but just couldn't actually score. So I don't quite know what the tactic was there. What Southgate was playing at.
They done well. They done well, and they definitely played above themselves. I thought. I mean, they were nowhere near that. I still think they played better than that in that game by a mile. That game was a waste of beer. Well,
good way to say it.
Yeah, there's always a waste of beer. It just goes straight through you, I guess. But what you drinking, guys?
I've just cracked open Cold Plunge from Siren and Harbour. It's one of those cold IPAs.
All right. What, from the fridge?
Yeah, really cold. I did look it up what it meant once upon a time, but I can't remember what it is now. But I don't know if it's like a brute IPA type new version of a. But it's I mean it's quite clear. It's got a little bit of a malt character to it. It's quite nice, a bit different.
So I've never had one of them before. So
yeah.
What you
cold IPA?
I've heard of it, but I haven't been bothered about researching it.
I'm quite out of the loop when it comes to beer recently.
What you're drinking?
I'm currently on Docker's Hook from Dogma, which is a coffee porter, I think it is. Yeah, robust coffee porter with Guatemalan coffee. And,
Right.
it's all right. Beer 52 jobby.
Is that shirt you got on? Is that a First World Problems T-shirt or something? 'Cause I remember it used to be on the can of Stuart Brewing's First World Problems. Is it Stuart Brewing?
Oh, the artwork. I think the artwork might have been used for that, but
Right.
I don't think it's brewery related.
Okay. I'll get your screen. There you go. Yeah, it was a terrible game. Chris Wilder should be the next England manager. It's not going to be. He's not a yes man, so he'll never get the job. It was so bad. I thought, like Ian Wright said before the game, 4-0, we should have won it. But yeah, if he hadn't hit the post that went in, then that would have.
God, that header was so because it even hit like the inside of the post as well. He was unlucky not to get that.
I can send you the link. Let me just. I just remembered. I will do. I just. It's like you start yakking and blah blah.
Yeah. I mean, I get that. I get that Southgate wants to play a system, but sometimes if you can see it's not working, and it's just not working with the flow of the game, you have to change things up.
Yeah. Even like a subtle change.
Yeah. I think Foden, Grealish, and Rashford are like three of the most positive players. They go forwards, and they run at people, and they whereas you took Foden off to bring Grealish on, and then took Kane off. It was just a weird there's bringing Rashford and Grealish on was good, but the people who took off was a bit weird. I thought.
That's impressive, isn't it? He's got the Vocation Palmer Island Collab Imperial Mocha Stout in Australia.
Really? They're getting about.
That's insane. That's cool. That's really cool. Just go through some comments and then I'll get the wee lad in. Chris Wilder took his hometown team down with 9 points exactly. So that's why you would want him. Southgate is a fraud.
Fraud. I like that.
That's funny. Yeah, that fake jacket and all that shit. Even long time no chat. Good evening, Raggy. You've got the link. Have you got the link? I'm sending the link. If you want the link, just tell me. I'll leave it up to you. Matt from Massive Beers, Wayfinder in the States created. There we go. They created cold IPA. I think the lager-ish grist and a cooler fermenter on cooperative ale yeast with a modern hop bill. Don't even make sense to me. But anyway, let's let him in.
How's it going?
I'll do better.
Oh yeah.
Right.
No,
he's going now. Bye.
Yeah. No, I was actually going to join. I was going to join anyway after the things. I'm only going to stay for a little bit because I need to sleep for work, obviously. But it was it was a good game. I have to admit, I was actually a bit disappointed that we didn't win that because I thought we didn't Scotland didn't let you guys do anything. They didn't let you had that header at the start and then you had nothing.
Yeah,
but they were
Scotland
so
predictable.
They played well, Scotland, but they England was so predictable. It was quite easy to defend. I thought. Yeah, then two banks of four.
When you slow the game down that much, Scotland could just bring everybody back. You slowed the game down that much, and then everyone can get back in position. Everyone can get back goal side.
Yeah,
crazy. Well, then you've got 10 people to go through rather than 5, because that's what we did at the start. We broke through that 5-person defense.
Yeah,
that's what we did in that first 10 minutes. But we thought, oh no, we'll stop doing that now.
Well, I mean, that's the main difference. I think is that. Yeah. I mean, I think that's the thing is, I think that was Steve Clarke's tactic was to because you could see that the advantage that England had over Scotland was the ability to break fast, and Steve Clarke basically nullified that. And you put I think the other thing is, I mean, they tried to play. I couldn't figure out where exactly Sterling was, but I mean, if you're going to put Sterling up against Robertson and against Tierney as well, those two are going to deal with him no problem. But I don't know. I think I was a bit disappointed. I think we should have scored one of the chances. Yeah.
England don't break quick though. They just give you enough time to get back into position because they play fluff around the back, and then they don't hit on a counter attack. They always go back. As soon as you go back, you're fine. You're fine after that. It's just the way they play for some reason. With all the pacey players they've got, they're still bloody slow. Doesn't make sense.
Yeah, because I was a bit.
How you doing?
Oh, hi, Rob. Yeah.
Hey, Rob.
What was your thoughts on the game, Rob?
Did you watch it?
I think you're muted, Rob.
You're muted. Can't hear you. Can't hear you.
Can't hear you.
I think that's all we need to know.
Oh, is it your mic? Your microphone.
You're unmuted on my end, but it's not working. I know. I can't hear you anyway, so. All right, we'll sort out. What's James? Are you drinking anything, or are you just woken up, or what are you doing?
I was trying to decide whether to film a review first or whether to come on here a wee bit and then film, because obviously my reviews take a long time.
Hear me now.
Hear me now.
Hear me now. I didn't watch it because I can find better things to do for 2 hours.
In hindsight,
can't fault that logic.
2 hours. I can't.
2 hours. 2 hours.
Well, it is what it is.
Yeah. How many was that?
One solid good one for me.
You've got a good stamina.
What are you drinking? Yeah, what are you drinking? Anything decent?
Good upper arm strength.
Yeah, it's lovely. I did a review of it and everything because that's what we do, innit? I think, if I remember rightly.
It's done in like 3 weeks.
Yeah, me neither. Probably more.
They've subtly changed the logo, haven't they? It's not Beak Brew anymore. It's Beak.
Just Beak.
They're letting it beak for itself.
It's because it always wrapped around a bit too much. Did Beak Brewery wrapped around the can? It was bad. It was iffy graphic design in that sense.
Yeah.
You've got to think about the like what you need it all in that strip there. So that effectively works.
It's like
it was going Beak Brewery. I'm using one of my glasses, one of my slightly chipped left-handed giant glass.
Did it slightly chip on the way home?
No, it chipped on Saturday.
Nothing wrong with that.
I banged it into a thing, and I had a bit of a boing. And I got it out when I'm packing it. It's actually on the. It's not on. There's like a smidge on the side, but it's on the bottom. But anyway, so when we went on Sunday, when we went to Newtown Park, I popped round and see if I could buy another one, and they give me another one for free. So I've got three, but I wanted two. I want an intact pair. So I've my table where I've got my glasses underneath it, like a bar. I had one avenue available, and now it's been filled with my left-handed giant glasses. It's a lovely glass. I'm very happy with it.
Them glasses are a pain. I think
they're lovely to drink out of. Like when we were having those like lambics and stuff.
Is Harry wearing a football shirt?
Harry, I have to say this. What did Che Adams do?
He was your best player.
No, he wasn't. McGinn.
He was. Ali...
No, he wasn't. McGinn.
Ali McCoy said he was your best player.
McCoy's can fuck off. McGinn.
McCoy's was just
McGinn or Gilmore were the best in that
McGinn
game.
got yellow card, and also Gilmore was knackered by the 10th minute.
Billy Miller, I thought
He's
played well.
he's about 19. Give him a break.
I should have
Give him a break. He's
standards against
19
anyone
rather
else
than
on
fucking
that
30.
They're going to talk. Comments are on screen, so that's it.
I want James
Yeah.
and Harry to have to fight.
I don't. I want him to just fuck.
Have a fight. Then
We did, but we've
Kiss
done that
afterwards.
already, haven't we, Harry? Bum.
What's that?
When I mean kiss, penis.
Oh,
tips,
we've bummed and made up many
Docking.
times.
I
We can
want
do
to
it
see
again
some- I want
tonight.
to see some docking going on.
Oh, it can happen. Don't you worry.
Please wear your headphones.
Dear.
It's not that point.
Oh yeah,
Rise up.
any good?
No, I'm just about to crack open.
All right. Are you drinking Bud Light through the game?
I had it earlier.
You know
Out
me.
Did you have one of those glasses that you get free at Aldi?
No,
Audi.
Can't-
Your
afford 'em.
aluminium glass from
can't
Aldi.
afford them.
It's free.
Nah,
Buy a
Too
pack
much.
and you get a free
Too
glass.
much.
I've been drinking out of this glass.
Is it just you can't afford them because you're just a drayman?
I'm just a
Yeah.
drayman.
Just a drink.
That's me. I'm just a drayman.
What's the beer
So
again?
it's the
What's
Rise
the beer?
Up from the double IPA. Got it a couple of weekends ago. Actually took it all the way down to Bristol and never drank it. Spent
Yeah,
some
they
time in the bath.
They got. Yeah, they got
That's
that.
one of the fine bath
They got,
ales.
Bath aid.
They had that in Flock. They had that in Flock today. That one. They had three beers. They had the what I had earlier. Can't remember now.
Is it still a half litre can? Is it a half litre can that?
Yeah,
500 ml.
really low volume.
Like,
It says
No,
it's
no,
dry.
no, it's 500. No, it's 500 mil. Yeah.
It's just short of a British measure, not one of those Scottish future ones.
It's not a pint, is it? It's not a pint, that's the problem.
Um,
Not a traditional British pint.
It's not a Scottish future measurement. It's Rise Up is a dry, dank, bitter double IPA. We packed as much hot matter as we could into our brew kit to give you an unapologetic, intense smack around the chops. Very, very nice. So we'll see how it is in a fake.
It sounds like one of Harry's songs that he listens to.
He's speaking foreign, isn't it?
And when Harry comes back, he'll say, "I'm back," or something like that.
I shared a couple of day beers earlier. We'll take it off the zombies. I shared a can of that, and Other Side. I thought it was really good.
Yeah, I had to the side on Sunday lunchtime.
Yeah,
At,
really nice.
the famous Royal Navy Volunteer
Wait for it.
There you
Wait
go.
for
on
it.
on a steep incline with a mediocre hangover. Not a bad one. Sunday.
generic hangover.
As long as you don't have a sore bum hole, you're okay.
Sunday morning was fine because I was sensible
Yes,
and
I
didn't
did.
drink as much as Adam.
I love that video when you.
I had a lot.
Yeah, you shouldn't have done.
I did like the. Harry, I did.
I
But I was
saw
alright.
a lot and
I
got about
wasn't
half
too
of it.
bad. I went too bad Sunday. It was just too hot sitting in the sun.
Yeah.
That's what I was.
It was hot as fuck.
It's nice. Got a nice tan.
I did enjoy the video of Harry chasing Adam round the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh my
There
God,
are many
yeah,
of
I'm not
them.
watching that back. I ain't watching that back. No.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's see how far in the night it gets until Danny Boy comes back out.
Oh, Daddy boy, the pipes.
How did that even start? I didn't understand where that started or how
I
it
know.
started or where it came from.
You've just been a bit pissed, I think.
Yeah.
You and your dick foolery. So,
Yeah.
That's enough of your dick foolery.
You remembering your life in before as a chorister. Oh, sorry, master. I must sing this.
That's enough dick foolery from you.
There's plenty of dick foolery about those times.
Yeah.
I don't know what that.
Let's just call this dick foolery.
Yeah.
Here's some heroin.
Tom Bummery. There you go. Yeah.
Oh well. It was good fun.
It was good laugh. It was good laugh.
I managed to get out of the hotel room without waking Harry up.
I mean, I did enjoy your chat with the wife.
Yeah. So yeah, I am fucking getting up.
I heard you say, "Shit, I'm late for the train," and then I'm like, "Let's just go back to bed."
Yeah.
Come on, Jay, come back to bed.
The thing is, it would have been very easy for me to not get up. It would have been extremely easy.
Because I was like, "Oh God, imagine waking up at this time." Oh, Jake has to do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that Lucozade I brought the night before though was a genius move. That saved me on that train journey home.
Yeah.
Who let the foreign on? Who let the foreign on?
Ban him. He don't want to be part of the union. Ban him.
It's all the foreign, isn't it?
You fuck off. You're not part of the British Union. Fuck off.
It's we measure our beers in Ferguson's, isn't it? We measure them in Ferguson's.
Cheers, Blake.
Oh, that player
Cheers, Blake,
who was
brother.
once good for like Aberdeen.
It's Ferguson.
I don't know either. I don't know.
Darren.
Either.
Darren Ferguson.
Blake. Slight serious
Slight
just for 1 minute. Blake, message me. Let me know how your dad is and stuff. Yeah, I hope he's all good. And is he out yet? I don't know. Anyway,
I jumped on his. I actually jumped on his stream the other night because I just woke up and I always type in Blake TV to see if he's on, and I jumped in with him for a wee while. It was good fun.
Yeah. Oh, he's a cracking guy.
Yeah, Blake's funny. I like
his
Blake.
music and stuff. Plays or tries to play the guitar. That's a joke. He plays the guitar and he's in a band and stuff. But yeah, him and Jeremy Vincent in the same kind of band. But Jeremy's awesome. Have you ever listened to Jeremy play guitar? Oh,
no, actually, no.
He's pretty sound. I got enough of that. So yeah. Anyway, waffling on. We got Rasco. How you doing, mate? Hope you're keeping well. You just woke up. Yeah, I don't blame you. Yeah. When did you fall asleep? About 20 minutes in. I think that's what I would as well. But yeah,
I think that's the consensus.
Yeah.
That's from. Anyway, we'll just chat and I'll flash them up on screen. The comments. So. Right. That's it. I'm getting too hot with this hat on. Oh, Jesus. That's the end of that for a minute. It's too much. Can't deal with it.
Yeah, this is good. This one.
Yeah, no.
It's nice.
Well, yeah. I was going to have it earlier. I was with Simon earlier.
Oh yeah.
He had his break time. He popped down. We split a few cans and he went back to work.
Oh, Simon Friend.
Yeah.
He's a nice guy. I like him. Yeah. Friend. Yeah, I like him. He's a nice guy, though.
Oh, Simon Friend. Oh, friend. He's not my friend. Not Simon. Friend.
Friends. Football fucking friends.
Football friends. We're not football friends.
You're a cunt.
Oh. Can't hear you. Can't hear you. Oh man.
Yeah. So England fucked up all my ACCAs tonight, which was fucking brilliant. I could have won 100 quid if England actually scored a goal, and it didn't happen. In fact, I could have won about 600 quid if England scored and a couple of other teams scored, but we're yet to find out because they haven't scored. And so I have to put a 9-fold on tomorrow instead. My 10-fold was going so well. Thanks, England. It comes. It's like England are like Blues, but they actually have a fucking decent. They have a decent team, and they should be able to do well. and then you just don't because they're fucking useless. And just like Blues, you can rely on them scoring in the last minute. They'll always score in the last minute or last 10 minutes or something, and they'll draw or win a game or something like that. England have all the quality and just can't do it because they're feckless.
The thing is, in the England squad, I don't even know half the players now.
Because
Steve
McManaman, Matthew Le Tissier,
David Beckham,
obviously.
Darren Anderton.
Paul Gascoigne.
Obviously.
David Seaman. Yeah. But no,
Rob
it's the thing is, I don't understand. Jadon Sancho and Jude Bellingham, apparently they've been tearing it up for Dortmund in the German league. I don't know if they would have been good alternatives to what he's had.
I think all night long Scotland are playing 5-3-2. It's very hard to break down. So you can't really play the way we were playing, which is swing it into Kane, hope he heads it, and hope he goes in that way. Which is what we were playing. We were pretty much playing ourselves 4-5-1 or 4-3-2-1, whatever you want to call it. And that's not going to win. If you play 3-5-2, it might go through there. Play a diamond in midfield. I think if you're playing 5 at the back, it's always hard to break down, especially when you got a lump like Grant Hanley in centre of defence, and you got Tierney and Robertson either side. I don't know who the other 2 centre backs were, but
it was McTominay was supposed to be playing the right centre back role, and then it was O'Donnell that was playing the wing back role.
O'Donnell looked good. I was quite impressed by him.
He plays for Motherwell. I have to admit, I was a bit bothered about the right side of the Scottish defence because I was like,
as was I.
But O'Donnell did. I have to say, O'Donnell's done well. But I think
Tierney's done good as well, switching sides because he used to play right back now and again for Celtic years ago.
Tierney's always been a left back. I think
he is a left back, but he used to play as a left footed right back occasionally for Celtic years ago. So he's done quite well.
Yeah. No, I think. I've not seen. I never saw him do that, but I think that's what we're lacking at the moment in the Scotland team. David we've always had good goalkeepers. We've had Gordon, McGregor, and then Marshall was the third choice. Marshall was a bit unlucky, to be honest, because he was good enough to be an international keeper, but he came along when we had the other 2.
Sheikh Given before. No, Sheikh Given's Irish, isn't he? Who do you have before?
I think it was Rab Douglas.
Jim Leighton.
Rab C. Nesbitt. Yes, that was him.
Yeah, no, it was Big Rab Douglas, the brickie.
Big Jim Leahy.
Yeah.
Jim. Very different.
Jim Leahy could sway. He could sway.
Dressed up as a Smurf.
Yeah. But I think, in fairness, from the Scottish side of things, I think we're quite overloaded with good quality midfielders just now. Armstrong, McGregor, McGinn, Gilmore as well. We've got a lot of good central midfielders at the moment. And
three.
Oh, 4. But before that, who did we have? We had Ferguson, Fletcher,
and Nevin.
Yeah. Nevin was a striker, I think, was he not?
I'm just remembering Scottish players from that era.
All the famous players who used to play in Scotland, for me, tend to be foreign. So there's Pat McCourt. What a player Pat McCourt was.
Willie Miller.
Willie Miller, oh yeah. He's the chairman at Aberdeen, yeah.
Willie.
Yeah.
Dick. Oh, yeah. Big old Dick Mackay.
He pops up now and again, doesn't he?
What about Big Al Megrahi, who sounds like a Scottish centre back, turns out to be like a Libyan fucking terrorist. Al Megrahi, the fucking, was he like the shoe bomber or something? Big Al Megrahi.
Imre Varadi.
He did something in Scotland.
Yeah, Abdel Bassett Al Megrahi. Yeah.
Is that Clark?
John
Is that
McClelland.
Clark's? Or yeah. I'm not even gonna.
Cool.
I
think,
I'm not even, yeah.
Raggy's showing off how bilingual he is.
Cheers, Thomas, mate. Hope you're keeping well. There we go. It's not me.
It's the seagulls.
It's all the Craigs.
There's no such thing as a seagull.
They're not as they're foreign seagulls. They're not as good as good old British pigeons.
There isn't. You're right. There is no such thing as seagulls. You're right. But most people relate to them as seagulls. So.
It's an erringull, isn't it?
There's not one of them is called a seagull. There's different gulls, but not one. Even I know that.
Yeah, there's different.
And they're all
they're
all vermin, and they all taste like shit.
Yeah.
They're awful. The herringull is
I hate them.
Hovering over you.
Yeah, I had a run-in with one last year. It wasn't.
Have you?
Yeah.
Oh dear. You do not want to account that.
Go out my fucking front door.
I can't remember.
It used to dive for me every day.
It must have been Adam last weekend who nearly twatted a pigeon when we were walking down the street. I think we were walking. It was either Adam or Rory. We were down by Cabo Circus, and he nearly twatted a pigeon that was coming towards him. He was like, "Fuck off!"
God, Craig would have had him.
Yeah. They're like, "No, save the pigeons."
Yeah.
I had a funny incident one time where I was at the football one time at Arbroath, and I got these two parent seagulls were like dive bombing me and my friend, and then their little baby seagull ran out into the road and got destroyed by a boy racer's car. I was like, that's karma. It's like,
should have been taking care of the young.
Yeah.
Harassing.
I think the young had fallen out. I think the young had fallen out.
That would have been the boy racer getting run over would have been karma. There you go.
Well, no, I think the seagull destroying the seagull destroy the baby. The baby gull destroying the boy racer's body kit. That would have been karma. Just a big seagull-shaped hole in it.
Yeah, it is flimsy bumper.
Yeah. I just shat on his head. That's what I would have done. Flew off.
Nicked his fish and chips.
Yeah.
That's what they do.
Shitted it on the way through. Nick it and shit.
I had that today when I was over. I had a haddock and chips at about 11:30 this morning. It was delightful. Over in Margate, and then
how much
all
did
these
that
fucking
cost,
like £4.50.
That's not bad.
Yeah, pretty good.
You were hoping it was some crazy southern fish and chip price.
Yeah,
you were getting those southern fish and chip.
£9.75. I wouldn't pay that.
The chip shops in England aren't as good though. Don't know.
Because you can't afford fish.
No, it's because we get sausage and haggis and shit in ours and chips.
Because you can't afford fish. That's why.
The best chips I've ever had. The best chips I've ever had was in
We don't have. We don't have
an option
in our chip shops
for breadcrumbs or batter.
I fucking hate
it's very good.
Curry
sauce.
I just hate fish. I can't stand the stuff.
Because you're not a real Scottishman. You're a foreign one.
I'm a foreign Scottishman.
Don't they eat quite a lot of fish in Sweden? Isn't it quite
No, really. There's a lot of pork. There's a lot of pork in Sweden. And a lot
they prefer vodka. That's their favourite. Yes, they do.
They actually do.
Really?
Yeah.
It's absolutely, isn't it?
What to fish? They get the choice. Do you want fish or vodka?
Do you want that fermented fish that smells like arsehole? Or do you want vodka? Oh yes, vodka, please.
Vill du ha lite surströmming?
Surströmming, yeah.
Surströmming.
No, I want the vodka. I don't German now. I don't know.
Yeah.
Soup Dragon.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost like Dragon Soup, but round the other way.
You need to get Harry. You need to get one of those.
Properly.
The right way.
Harry,
it's the right
Harry,
way.
You need to get one of those and just be disappointed with it.
What I need to do is a soup dragon versus dragon soup.
Cuvée.
Cuvée.
Willy Bread.
You
I
can
still
call
want
it Dragon Soup Dragon.
but we need
Do a like a Brainiac style thing. Will it fizz or will it bang? No, none of it happens.
I still want to see. Harry, I still want to see you do a Guise Boon.
Guise Boon.
Yeah,
I can get one from Waitrose actually tomorrow.
Guise Boon.
They've slightly changed the label. I noticed today when I was in Waitrose.
Okay.
Of the Guise Boon for
Black
some.
pudding.
They don't put the date on the front anymore. They put it on the side. That's the change.
Oh.
That's as much as they've done. It seems very arbitrary.
Cheers, Cloudy.
Nice eye, by the way, Jake.
That's my monocle.
I like it.
Staying in Glasgow with his brother, saying black pudding and chips was shit. That's like half a breakfast, isn't it? Really? Well, some people have. You don't have chips with breakfast, I guess.
Yeah.
Some
If you're not
people-
used, if you're not used to that, if you're not used to that though, your arse is like Chernobyl number 4. Honestly,
I mean,
black pudding is
I
so
don't mind
tasty,
black
though.
pudding.
this is good.
I like
Black pudding is just
I
too
like black
nice.
pudding.
For what it is, for its constituent parts, black pudding is too tasty.
I'll be honest. If I could eat haggis, neeps, and tatties for the rest of my life, I'll be a happy man.
Haggis is great as well. It's
It's just like spicy sausage, isn't it?
yeah. I mean, some people think it's awful, but I think it's really nice.
Hey. Playing the long game on that one.
But generally, I do like it though.
Me too.
You can't beat it. Do you know what it's good as? Like a burger topping.
It's good.
You make a burger and just put some fucking haggis on
that
top of
sounds
it. God.
If
I like a bit of
what I
brown
find
New
is
potatoes, egg, bacon, and black pudding.
Tatty scones all the way.
if you get a bit of black pudding, put a bit of haggis on top of it, then a bit of black pudding, bit of white pudding, bit of black pudding, bit of haggis.
Bore a hole in it. You can't do it.
It's like a Scooby snack. It's like that big, but
just keep on going. Keep on layering it.
and then a sausage roll, Scotch egg,
And then a bit of death. And then haggis.
a whole pack of salt and vinegar discos.
And then
you got to stack them up one by
also,
one.
you have to have a live haggis on the top of it to make it a real, alive, living haggis. Just hopping around on its like 3 legs that it's got. It's got one short leg and one long leg, doesn't it?
Because that's the thing. People don't realise it's an actual animal.
Because they're fucking idiots.
And you cook it whole, boil it whole.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a bit like
It's basically shaped like an ostrich, but also
but very small.
but very small. It has one very long leg and one like dwarf leg. That's why it goes around in circles like the whole of Scotland does.
I thought that was just after effects of the whiskey.
Well, that is, that's very true.
You know,
going on to a Pardis.
Hopefully not a raspberry one.
Not the raspberry one.
Oh, no. Or a cherry one.
Pardis Imperial Stout, 8% from Thornbridge.
Bridge of Thorns.
8% Imperial Stout.
Yeah, it's on the lower end.
I got
It's on
export stout.
it's on the label.
Hey. And I've just cracked open Divine Faith from Northern Monk.
It's a dipper.
Double IPA.
Dipper.
I don't use those words.
Harry,
West Edition.
Harry, when you came on, you called that day of beer a double IPA, and I was very concerned.
Yeah. It's actually a dipper.
Deeper.
in Sweden it's dubbel IPA.
Double IPA.
Dubbel IPA.
It's a double Belgian double IPA.
Why is it going on?
It's not. It's you're in. You need to go back to school because it's a Belgium double IPA. But this isn't a Belgium one because it's from Cheltenham, which is a different country. It's from East Wales, isn't it? Yeah, it's East Wales Dipper.
It's East Wales, isn't it? Is it
South Wales.
Is it East
South Wales?
Is it East Wales?
In a place
Is it East? Is it
Yeah.
East Wales or North France? West France?
It's very West France.
I say it's. I personally think
West France.
it's northeast Cornwall.
Yeah. It could,
Yeah.
it might-
in East Wales. Yeah.
Oh dear. That shouldn't be as funny as it is, but yeah.
It always is though.
It's
even more humorous than you thinking that Kevin Nisbet is a Premier League quality player.
He's going to be. You weep your words, innit?
Oh, I will, because he will never play there. He'll play in League One.
But there's rumours that he's going to the Blues, Harry. He's going to Birmingham City, and he's going to ferry into the Premiership, and then I'll be there like.
He will not follow us into the Premiership because we can't afford him, because we've got no money. We were supposed to sign him in January, and we've now got a different manager.
And
you
couldn't afford him because he's foreign.
We can't afford him, one, because we're shit, and two, because he's foreign.
Oh fuck me! Oh dear.
The thing is, we can't even afford Ipswich players.
Hey, what's this now?
We can't even afford Jake Sloan players. We can't even afford them.
Those South Norfolk folk.
You see players from South Norfolk.
John Walk.
Yeah.
Freddie
Paul
McKinn,
Walsh, maybe.
Jimmy McBunney, all those Farber boys. We can't afford them.
Eddie Gates.
Steve Stone.
Eddie Gates. He was an ugly fucker, wasn't he?
I like how you've got such a specific time frame.
What about
After
that?
You're like
82 to about 96.
What about Darren Huckabee? We can't afford Darren Huckabee.
Not a nose pirates.
I still remember there was
He
one
a Norwich player.
Graham Ricks.
Oh, yes.
Jesus.
Still remember.
Wasn't
I still
Really?
remember when he was made manager of Hearts in Scotland, and on the news it was hilarious because everyone on the news was like, "Fuck off, Ricks, you bastard!" you could hear this on the 6 o'clock news. They were filming them going in, and you just heard all these "Fuck off, Ricks, you dick, piss off." You could just hear this on the 6 o'clock news. BBC Sports Scotland. Fuck off, Ricks.
One of the things I liked about the match today, because they said Scotland got allocated like 2,800 tickets, and it's like even if you couldn't count, you would know that there's more than 2,800 Scottish people in this stadium. It's like they're getting anyway.
My mate's got tickets for it all. Well, for all England games, yeah.
My cousin,
Poor bastard.
my cousin went away down actually.
Yeah,
he drove down with
exactly
his pal. So
Because he's a fucking fuckwit.
Wow.
Why would you spend money on watching Euros? We can watch on fucking TV.
Well, someone could say, why would you spend money going to a beer festival? You could drink it at home.
Because you can't drink half the beers at home.
because they're foreign.
Yeah, but you could drink other equally good beers.
Yeah, but you wouldn't know.
Not the exact same ones, though.
Also, you wouldn't know those equally good beers unless you've been to a beer festival.
You could drink
Equilibrium
at home. Equilibrium at home. So,
Yeah, but you wouldn't have heard about Equilibrium if you hadn't been to Hop City in 2015. 16.
60. good self-correction. Slid in.
It's counting is for them that is brainwashed by the woke leftist beady bastards, isn't it?
It's because
yeah,
they've been all
Cloudy, I
been.
need to get that. Cloudy, I need to get that box. I need to get that box, Cloudy.
Lidl.
I don't.
Lidl.
I've not
Lidl.
in a,
My Lidl's not
you know,
built
Lidl
yet,
for
so I'm
ages,
not going to
so-
get it.
Yeah,
Mine will be mine's,
Oh, well, there you go.
mine will be built in 2 years, so I'll wait until
Is that like the Golden Drac box? The one that they do every like.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I've never had that Golden Drac. I mean, it's 12 quid for that box.
Golden Drac's
What else
good.
is there? There's two Golden Drac in there.
Yeah.
Golden Drac's lovely.
That's a £6 beer. That's a £6 bottle beer, isn't it? Really. What else is in it?
The Golden Drac 1000 quad is really nice. Had it.
They're both good. They're both good, actually. They're both nice
Yeah,
pairs.
I had it last year.
Yeah.
My hairdresser,
Yeah.
Craig, dressed my hair.
Because it's.
He-
are those
he-
Brouwerij
Hi,
van?
Craig.
Are they? Am I remembering right? Is it Brouwerij van Steenberg? Because they're the ones that do the Pirat, and they do something
Yeah.
else as well.
Steenberg, yeah, Steenberg.
Yeah.
It's all that shake bottles, isn't it?
Pirates in the box
Yeah,
as well.
yeah,
isn't it?
Pirates in a box. Yeah.
So
I've never got it. I have to
Video.
look out for it. I've got a Lidl across the way from me.
Lidl.
Lidl.
Lidl and Audi.
Lidl.
We've got a very new
I-
in my town. We've got a very new Lidl with a bakery and everything. It looks like the ones in Sweden.
It's like the ones in Britain where they actually cook their bread.
It's like the foreign ones, isn't it?
Yeah, where they warm up.
It's like the
their bread.
ones on the continent.
It's the one where they cook the bread from scratch from the
Yeah.
van.
from part frozen.
It comes straight out of the back. Oh, nice and fresh, straight
They're-
out the back of the
they're-
lorry.
They're kneading it in the lorry as they pull up to it.
There you go. There you go.
Chuck
Nice
it
and there for
straight
you,
in.
boys.
It comes from the continent, isn't it?
Here's some pretzels that need to be boiled first if you're gonna do it properly. But just whack them straight in the oven.
Actually, I actually had two Lidl's pretzels yesterday that I munched. It was great.
they're very
They do
tasty.
good pretzels.
They're very tasty.
Yeah,
I
they
like
do good.
those shitty- I like those
the
shitty little
Nurem-
pizzas that they do. Those shitty, like 50p fake pizzas
Mm.
that
Yeah,
they do in their
they're
little Just gulp
I
one of
like
those down.
I like the Nuremberger sausages as well. You can always get good You always get good bratties in.
Yeah, but
And,
they
I
don't
think
seem
so.
to sell them in my nearest Lidl anymore.
Huh.
I'm absolutely joking.
It's because Skim's mental.
My town
Well,
doesn't
it
even
is
have a
Wigan,
little.
so it's
Yeah.
20 years behind Scam, which is
Yeah.
1800.
Oh, so Peter, you need to see it. Can your mum and dad no get you a couple of bottles of Pilsner Urquell for the live stream? Do you think?
I can probably get them on Uber Eats from
Mhm.
Co-op or something. They are
Okay.
attainable, even though I have to stay at home.
Uber Eats.
Ah, okay.
Just go and get them.
What a fucking poor way to buy beer.
He's got to isolate though because they think he's got the vid.
Yeah.
Mm.
Why?
He's been in contact with nefarious
He's been-
characters.
he's
The
been
thing
in
is,
contact
Peter,
with criminals.
Suspicious individuals who I will not
Just turn
give
that.
information
It's
about.
all them parties.
He's been going to
once apart.
parties.
I told him not to spit in my mouth. They did it anyway.
It comes in mine. I've got the virus now. But
Oh, dear.
I have to be honest. Like, it did dawn on me like last weekend when we were checking in so many places and everything being so high in Bristol. I thought,
What did you think?
What did he
What?
What do you think?
Citing installments of Harry's internet.
What is wrong with his
Sounds
internet?
don't worry,
It's
just
shit.
it's just my internet playing up again. I did. It did
Rob
dawn-
was doing a pretty good job there. Rob did a pretty good job.
it did dawn on me. I was like thinking, shit, with things being so high in Bristol at the time, is it going to spring up on the system saying that I have to like stay indoors or something because or have to stay on my own because I've been out so long with meeting loads of people. And the
Why
thing is,
was Bristol a problem area? I didn't realise.
It was on the rise that week. It had a big bump that week.
Yeah. And the thing is, I'd been out in Brum with you, and then I was in Cheltenham with Rory, and then again with you guys next weekend. And I thought,
Cheltenham.
okay, shit, Cheltenham. And I thought, shit, I'm going to be in a bit of a pickle, but I wasn't at all.
Like county lines.
County lines.
It's because the virus thinks, oh no, that's a posh area. I'm not going to go there.
I won't do well there.
That's the thing. Though.
That's a
As long as you wear your mask walking around the bar and then sit down without your mask.
I mean, really, we weren't in contact with anyone else other than ourselves, really. And I mean, like, even the most heavily populated was Left-Handed Giant.
Yeah,
Brutal.
that was it. Yeah.
The brew pub.
Yeah.
But
Because
it
it's just fucking huge.
was-
that opening
was very big, airy.
brew pub was
It was
so cool.
ventilated.
Mm.
It was really
Yeah,
ventilated well.
That was the
Yeah.
best place
And
that we went on
shit,
that
so-
trip. For me, obviously, I was only there one day, but that was
I wanna go there,
that brew
I
pub
want to go there.
I-
was so cool.
But I think also we were out there in the
Yeah,
open
so-
all the time.
Yeah,
I was sober both times I went there. Well, 3 times I
I'd
went
like
there.
to remember it better.
The only thing I can't remember is the hotel room. That's vague as fuck. I was
Blocking it out.
Oh, okay, Jake. I didn't know you were that way gone.
Have you watched the back yet, Jake, or not?
No, fuck that. I only watched in the Danny Boy bits.
Oh, Danny boy.
Yeah.
I remember the
Need to get
classic.
timestamps.
I look back at the things I filmed trying to keep Adam awake, going disease.
Oh, fuck, you got a big flashback then. That was like half the night.
And he's like, what the fuck is Aziz? And Adam knows what Aziz is. And it's me trying to keep myself awake whilst I'm on fucking deliveries. So like, Aziz. And I'm just like, oh, Aziz. Just wake the fuck up, you cunt. Like giving Adam a coffee halfway through bottle share because he kept on falling asleep. And he still fell asleep afterwards. That's why.
I can't remember.
Yeah.
Sounds
I thought Left on the Giant Brewery was really good.
It was
time completely disappeared. It was like,
yeah,
you've got half an hour left. Oh shit! Because I thought we'd be in there and out and back and down to Newtown Park before that session even ended, but we did the duration of it,
really,
4 hours.
Except for the Skagheads, I really enjoyed the barley.
Was it 4 hours we was in there? We was in there 4 hours.
Well, you lot weren't because you were late.
Yeah,
but you're meeting Dave. You're about an hour late.
I didn't know there was a time. I didn't know there was a schedule. So I don't do schedules. So.
You book. It was a booked thing. 12:30 till 4:30. So no, 5:30. 12:30 till 5:30.
Okay.
We were there. The duration.
Okay. No, we didn't know. We just.
Place. I'm talking about the other. I'm talking about the other place.
No, I'm talking about the actual brewery, not the brew pub.
To be honest, like I knew we were late, and I was shitting bricks because I thought shit, we're late, we're going to miss a table or whatnot. They're kick you off the table in Left Hand China Brew Pub, but then they just didn't because you're Rob and you're you know who I was chatting with. I was chatting with Grizzly Bears earlier on today. About you know him as well, and I said how good he had Newtown Park yesterday, and I said how good that Sriracha one was, and you obviously said to him as well how good it was as well. So hoping to get some next weekend, I think.
Whatever.
I couldn't go there. That was.
I think if we'd have gone when it was busy, it wouldn't have been a great experience.
It wouldn't have been.
No, it would have been a very different experience.
It was packed. When I went down there to scope out, people were drinking cans on the side of the street. It was absolutely, it was rammed. So
no, it's it was really good. I mean, I think when we were there were like another 5 people or something like that.
Yeah, that was
football were on, wasn't it? Football, all mentioned like.
There was like one table outside and one table inside. And that was it. It was great.
Really?
Yeah,
that's cool. Yeah,
it was brutally hot, and then we realised that there were seats inside. But it was deep. Beer was decent. It was decent. Got
a chat with the brewer.
No, he's the owner.
He's the owner. The young lad.
Yep.
Is he?
He's the owner. Yeah, I got chatting to him after you guys had left. So the head brewer is a lady, a lady brewer.
Yeah.
And she was at Moore and somewhere else, which I just cannot remember.
I did some research afterwards, and that explains why I couldn't find him.
Yeah, he's the owner. So his thing, so his background, so he did some home brewing, but his kind of business background. Do you know the photo booth outside?
Yeah.
That's his business. So and I was like, oh yeah, North Bar, I've got one. He's like, no, that's my fierce rival. Because there's these two kind of photo booth businesses who are like focusing on beer. So he's got them all over shop. So that's his business. And how the Verdant collab thing came together is that he knows. So he's in kind of like. He's done loads of work for breweries, building like online shops for people. So he's kind of like a techie kind of like design type thing. What he's done. So he'd built like web shops for loads of breweries, and he'd worked on a load of stuff with Adam from Verdant, because Adam used to be a graphic designer. So they knew each other from a previous life. So that's why the New Tap Park and Verdant Tap Room is, because they know each other. So he was a nice chap. But I said we just kind of got a bit more understanding of like who they are and all this business.
But Verdant must have to believe in the beer as well, though, to put a little bit of stake in the game, even though if they've got a previous relationship. If it was crap stuff, then they're not. Gonna...
Well, that was his point. He said, I didn't want to be kind of like starting a business and then me being the brewer and like doing loads of iffy shit. I wanted it to be good from the start, so we made sure we had got somebody who was good. I can't remember where else she'd been. It's tipping my tongue. We were told about her at Lost and Grounded, and I said, I guess we kind of mentioned Newtown Park. We were going to go there, and woman who's one of the owners of Lost and Grounded were like, oh, blah blah blah, and I said, oh, so who is he then, head brewer? And she was like, oh well, it's actually a woman. I'm like, oh, ha ha he ha ho ho ha.
Why would you assume?
Rob,
May as well wear
I'd always ask who is the brewer rather than who is he, or who is the. Because I'm woke and I'm used to it. Because like even
that's why I think about Harry. I always think woke as fuck.
He's a woke, beardless lefty.
Most PC person ever.
I'll be honest. In the brief time I worked at Carlsberg, we had a female head brewer at Carlsberg. So it doesn't really matter.
Well, she definitely worked somewhere else, kind of prestigious in the UK as well.
Let's be honest.
But
so I'd be interested in like getting their cans, because like I wasn't too bothered about like I would have liked to have gone there if we could have managed it on that day, but I wasn't like I just wanted to go with the flow sort of thing. Yeah.
Rob, wasn't she? Was she Italian? She was an Italian, but was she not Italian? She'd been at some different breweries before in Barcelona or something like that as well.
No, I remember. Yeah, she were at Moore, and then she did some time at someone else. I'm sure that was another British brewery, kind of probably more kind of trendiness than Moore. But I like the lower ABV stuff. The kind of pales were good. The doubles were good. They only had one IPA on, and it was nice, but it just wasn't my preferred kind of flavour profile. But I said the doubles stood out with the pack. Nice.
I think the double IPA with Left-Handed Giant was my favourite out of the bunch. The level up one, that was brilliant. So I'll be buying that next week. I think the Sriracha Lager, I'll buy a couple of cans of that. That was really good.
I think they're doing like a Talus Pale Ale, he said as well, didn't they? That's
as I dropped a fucking hint bomb there to him. I was like, do a Sriracha, Sabro, and Talus beer. He's like, oh. and I've said that to someone else like recently, and like, oh.
Collab with Raspberry.
Think about this? No. We're doing a new beer soon, which is featuring Sriracha, but I think that'll be good.
Sriracha has been pretty absent for a number of years now. It used to be that big. Well, it wasn't a big hop, but if someone wanted to do something a bit quirky, a bit interesting, they'd chuck Sriracha in it. And you don't
Down Harry's way.
see it.
Sriracha, though. Sriracha.
Sriracha.
Sriracha. Some of that sriracha.
Yeah, it's because we're all farmers and we're all slightly stoned all the time. So we pronounce certain words in certain different ways. So sriracha comes out a bit sriracha.
Sriracha. Really lean into that. Sriracha.
It's got a bit of an R. Because we're also
David-
pirates at the same time.
Yeah, well, that's Bristol for you, isn't it? Pirates.
Oh, can I have a pint of Ramsbury Bass, please?
Do you have any of that Ramsbury Sriracha Ale? I'll have that one. That'd be nice, that one.
Ramsbury Sriracha
You
mild.
should call it
Oh, I've got a Sriracha. My time early from the street. But is that Sriracha?
Tinnitus once.
But talking like this, I was going to say about the barley mow and how absolutely stoned every fucking person who served us was.
That's where you got your heroin from, Jay.
Yes, because we rocked up to the front door and they're like,
And she's like,
"Oh, hi." And so
hi
we're
there.
looking for a table. It's like, we have some indoors, but we don't have any outdoors.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll go indoors then.
I remember
Empty
walking in
those.
And
No.
then we already said we want to go indoors. Then she checked with somebody who was equally as fucked as she was. and he came out and he was like, "Yeah, we don't have any outdoors, but we have it." It's like, yeah, we're happy to go indoors.
That's why I said, I was like, how fucked are they in here? And I also said, what the fuck are they on? I want to be on it.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. They were they were at Muspen or something, or they were just ridiculously killed.
She did say later on, she said that she was massively hungover from the night before. I was like, are you sure it's just that?
Yeah, I'm sure it's not crack.
And just like,
You hungover, you'd be like full of like beer, like hangover anxiety.
yeah.
A bit sharp.
Yeah.
Not fucking like, anything that happens now, I'm fine with.
She definitely had like a mega doobie.
Yeah.
Mega doobie.
And the guy was they had smoked a spliff or something before them because they were chill as fuck. I can't believe they just remembered the order as well.
Yeah. They were like, yeah man, sweet. Cool.
They were really good, though.
Yeah.
Like where everybody else
really
is
good.
really kind of like buzzing around and really a bit stressed. Like, yeah, these are the most relaxed.
And especially because it's not like an easy order because it's like I'll have 2 halves of this, I'll have 2 halves. I'll give me a cat of that. I'll have it. Like it's not like it's like everyone gets a half of the same.
Yeah. Yeah,
Yeah,
sweet
good.
man. Yeah, just
Good.
check that order. Yeah, sweet man.
Yeah, it was a bit like that. But yeah,
But I thoroughly enjoy. And
without a date, top trumps.
Yeah,
Not top trumps.
Trivial
Trivial
Pursuit. And Harry's the fucking general knowledge master. If I'm putting a quiz team together, Harry's up there.
Geography.
No random shit. I thought I knew some random shit. You know different random shit.
I know different random shit, that's me.
Yeah. And shut the box and go down as well as I thought it was going to go. I'm trying to really try to push that game.
What was it, like tits?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. They wrote something to review. Tits, muff, twat.
Boobs. Something like that.
I'll shut the box. You got it. Everyone else was just like, no, not worried about it.
I got it straight off, and Adam was just playing the dickhead, just flicking. Like, I don't understand because I'm a Northern Scouser. I don't understand. A Northern Scouser. Earth Scouser. I don't understand them. Do I just flick it to win money or just nick tyres off cars? Yeah.
That's what he said. I couldn't believe it. Word for word.
But we do have to mention the most memorable Adam moment would be at Left Hand the Giant, where he appeared with his squirty bottle and cleaning.
The most Adam thing you'd ever... Peter, you wouldn't even... The most Adam thing that Adam did was he went and got a cleaning bottle a spray and a chamois to clean our table. And he cleaned our table
Because he was
for us.
buying all these bottles, very generously buying loads of bottles and stuff.
Yeah.
But the first one like pissed everywhere. Yeah, and he just appears there.
He comes out of nowhere, just.
The look on his face while he was doing it as well, like a pig in shit.
You've got
He's
that photo
broken
as
his
well.
laptop.
Jake, you've got that
And
photo as well.
He's cleaning. How more Adam can he be apart from cleaning and breaking a laptop?
Yeah, I've
That's
got a
just-
great photo of Adam. Absolutely loving it. I think that was his best moment.
You'll have to put in the group. That was.
Do you know Adam's worst moment? When he was stacking up those fucking cups.
I love your reaction.
It was killing me anyway, stacking up cups. And then they all fucking went everywhere because I knew they were going to. Oh god, that killed. My heart rate went up then.
I'll put it in the main group, in the big group. I'll put it in there. The photo of Adam stacking cups up when we were in Left-Handed Giant before we met Rob. So before you guys were there, it was me and Rory and Adam.
The stemless cups, Peter. The stemless cups. He was putting them on top of each other with the.
It was fucking bad.
I don't know why, but I think he wanted to clean it up. I think he wanted to break it.
Yeah, I think it's literally clean it up. Yeah.
So that was it there.
I think, guys. Oh, yeah. I'm going to have to jump out, guys, and get a couple of hours of snooze. I think before.
Can you check out Adam with his squeegee bottle there?
Cool.
Oh, look at that.
Mask on.
Look at me, I'm a cleaner.
It's Craig's face as well. Just
Craig's face. Oh fuck! Craig's face is fucking great in that because he's going, "What are you doing? What are you fucking doing?" I've also got a great video of Craig pouring a bottle of Lambic. And then I zoom straight in on his crotch.
Oh god, that was beautiful. I saw that live as well. It was gorgeous.
It's some good camera work. But also, Craig, when I sent it to Craig like a day or so after.
It's not the first time I've.
Not the first time I've seen this crotch.
I sent it to Craig like a day or so after. And Craig picked up on the first line of it, which I hadn't picked up on, which was Craig says, "I'm not that smelly." It's just a great bit of footage.
No, you said, "Oh, yeah, you're a sommelier," and I was like, "Not that smelly."
I'm going to jump off, guys. Anyway, I'll see you later. If I can't sleep, I'll jump back in. See you later.
Bye, Jim. Enjoy your time in foreign lands. In foreign, yeah. Shane Adam is better than all your strike force. You can.
Couldn't score though.
Couldn't score. No one could score.
But you can't hear that sommelier bit beforehand. All you can hear is Craig going, "I'm not that smelly," and then I just sing straight in on his knob.
Last weekend was brilliant. I loved it. Absolutely loved it. It was great meeting up with everyone. Apart from Peter, of course, because he's a cunt.
Well, works a cunt.
So, sorry, Peter.
Well, no, you're a cunt.
No, I am a cunt. I could have pulled a sick.
I booked it. In fairness, I booked
You did
I
last
booked
time.
it like 6 weeks before.
I did, yeah.
I was an absolute latecomer. I was the week like 4 days before when
I did have 1 day's worth of grievance absence I could have used.
Yeah, I've got one of them next week. I could use it better. But,
this, by the way, is actually really fucking delicious.
Is he not a sour one?
Right.
No, it's not.
Beg your pardons.
I'm sorry, but it's good.
I'm drinking that from Affinity.
Technically a localish brewery.
Has anyone heard of Infinity Brewery rather than Affinity?
Yeah.
Infinity out of Birmingham.
I've heard it. I've heard of Infinity, but I heard it. They just go on and on and on.
You fucking arsehole. Oh, let's just ban Jake forever because he's a cunt who just constantly just doing heroin because that's Jake.
Oh, yeah.
Jake and his heroin. Jake's heroin from Saturday night. Jake just turned. Jake just went, now I'm high as fuck.
There was just a look. He looked stoned. I don't know why.
When we were going from that part from Left-Handed Giant, that little part of it before it went into the centre of town in Bristol, there were loads of people smoking weed, and we were just going. Me and Jake were up front. We were just going around everywhere, and we were just like pretending to fucking snort it out in. And then after that, he was just like, "I'm high as fuck," and it was just like, "Okay, cool."
He was. He literally was.
No,
Your eyes are massive.
He literally was. He's being buzzing off the fuck like.
I've seen that look.
The look of Jake. That's the look. That's the look. The look of Stone Jake.
When?
Saturday night.
When?
I think to be honest, it's probably more the look of very little sleep, Jake, and getting up in 4 hours. I train back to Ipswich.
I can't believe I did it.
I
had to get a bus first as well. So I was like working out the bus. I was like, how the fuck do I get a bus?
How does bus work? I'm genuinely proud of you. Right? That's why you're getting your beer sent to you mainly because I'm that proud of you.
I got home.
You got home. Yeah. That fucked.
The thing I love about the Bristol bus, they have like an announcer on it, like a pre-recorded announcer, and it's in a Bristolian accent.
Today we gotta go to a bus stop in Fish Ponds.
The next stop. I think it's great, but why don't people, rather than that like wanky no accent BBC shit, why don't people use their regional accents in places?
There's on certain buses up here they have it.
Yeah. Yeah,
where are you going?
Right, you're going off this stop, otherwise I'll fucking boot you off. You're going. Fuck you off. Welcome to Bristol.
Get your feet up, chair.
All right, my lad. You're going to get on at this stop, my lad, and you're going to get off this stop, my lad.
Like a combine harvester?
I got a brand new combine harvester. Fuck off.
I was going to ask you, Rob, how the hell did you miss your train? Because you had loads of
taxis. When we did. So 2 taxis didn't turn up. So we booked one, and it was 500 yards away, and then it just disappeared.
Mm-hmm.
So we were like, oh shit! And then we had about 20 minutes at that point.
We booked it under the time it suggested. It went far.
Yeah.
Yeah. So then we booked another one, and then it's happening again. And he's like, I'm here. And you're like, you're not here. And I'm like, fucking. No, fuck no.
It's just
so we started walking. And he appeared like halfway. And I was fucking fuming. I threatened to put his windows through with my crutch. you fucking need to fucking turn up on time. And where you expect us to fucking put your
fucking windows through. How did you get your crutch up there?
How'd your benefits work that far?
And so it was all like, oh shit. So we looked on like Trainline and we were like, oh, cheapest ticket was 139 quid. I'm like, oh fucking hell. But it could have been 30. It could have been 300 quid each.
Wow.
To get back.
As a man who never pays for trains.
We just need to go and talk to thingy and just like this is just.
You could get an Uber for cheaper, probably.
This has just gone to shit. So we just need to hopefully get a nice person and on the things, and we got on the train an hour later, and it cost 50 quid each, which was crazy, so cheap. Buying on the day, yeah. I mean, it was 100 quid I didn't want to spend, but I mean, it could have been a lot worse. But I was like, well, do you know what? I mean, just the amount of money that I saved by Adam being just so unbelievably generous, and he's so unbelievably generous.
Yeah,
and
he was,
I thought, you know what? I kind of like, I'm like. This is all dog shit now. Oh. So it's like, all we need to, like, what happened before was ace. This is annoying. Don't let that ruin, like, good times. And, you can't pay for the times like that. So I was like, it's only money, innit? The time spent with you guys was, I mean, it's worth a lot more than a bit of money on a train ticket. So
it was a lovely weekend. I think it was the best way to spend any money. Really, just being down with you guys, just enjoying beers, and it was just, for me, it actually worked out. Well, I spent most of my time around Adam. It worked out quite cheap, but I think in general it was brilliant because
cost a fucking fortune.
It did cost me. It did cost a fair bit of money, but it was well and truly worth it. Just for meeting you guys in person, because I've met you all, on here, of course, many times. Met you all in person as well. But it was actually just wonderful to actually meet you in person and just take the piss out of Jake for like a solid 2-3 hours, and abuse him, and every way possible. When he was, he didn't know it was him. It happened. He didn't know that, but it happened. But no, it was lovely to actually meet up again. And
that's what I was so
I really,
in the morning.
Yes, exactly. And I
really look forward. It's one of many, and I want to meet up with Peter again as well. So.
Yeah. I look forward. I mean, like I was saying earlier on this week, I've been planning to do a bottle share. If anyone's up for it, November time. It's always on the cards. I did a couple of years ago with Peter and Dean. I
could do that easy now.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah. November bottle share is definitely a plan. I can only accommodate like one person. Otherwise, you have to. There's a hotel 2 doors down from me, pretty much. But it's just like bottle shares rather than beers in bars. We can go to local bars. They will not be great, but. Bottle shares. That's what it's planned for.
Yeah. No, I'm up for that. It's out the sticks as well, which is going to be good.
Yeah, I don't. Oh, definitely not at that time of year. But I'll happily do a drive around a couple of bars, drop you around a couple of bars, and you can drink and whatnot.
Yeah.
Local places.
You just pick me up from the local station or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll do that. No worries.
I'll get the train. Is it Swindon or is it somewhere else? Marlborough.
It's Bedwin.
Marlborough.
Bedwin's my local station.
Oh, Bedwin.
Bedwin. That place sounds like it sounds like it's in South Wales somewhere.
Yeah, it does sound
well. West France, you mean?
West France, Northwest Belgium.
The thing is, November will be here, like in like fucking 2 weeks.
Yeah,
it'll be here in November.
Horrendous how quick time goes. It is awful. I've stunned Harry into silence. Yeah.
So the circle of life.
So I think I was planning on like the 13th or 14th of November or the 20th, 21st, whichever works best for people.
I'm sure I can get time.
Sort something out.
Either way, I'd say sort it out soonest, because then we know for sure.
If it's a weekend, then...
It's a weekend. That's all I do. I do a weekend. I get a Friday off, or I get a Monday off, or whatever, and we can sort it that way.
Yeah. So I know there's a half term around end of October.
It's
in
October.
Yeah,
November,
end of
so
October.
It's going to be. So I'm thinking on them lines really. So it's going to be midterm or
Yeah.
start of term.
Yeah.
So that's the way I sort of think now. It's like, when's half term? When's this? When's that? Like, right. Could do that,
So
weekends,
do you personally get time off during half term then?
Well, no, it's just it's more. It opens up
Because
childcare.
that half term, from experience of going to school, more recently than other people, will be will be around about 25th to the 31st. That'll be when half term is.
Yeah, it's normally the end
of October.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Last week of
well, it's
October.
Halloween, isn't it? It's
Yeah.
normally that Halloween nonsense.
I'm going to Skipton then.
Cool.
I think I'm
Enjoy.
It's a good place to buy pork pies.
Well,
If-
outside of Skipton, that's the nearest big place to where we are.
I'll point you to the right pork pie place.
Yeah.
All of them.
Good bacon as well. No, there's one that's much better.
Oh.
Every fucking shop's got an award-winning pork pie in Skipton.
Yeah, it's like when you go to Bakewell, the originator of the Bakewell tart.
See,
You
see
can't
I've
help
been,
it, the originator.
I've been to
Bakewell pudding.
Melton. Melton. Melton
Melton
Mowbray.
Mowbray.
Melton Mowbray. Pork pies. They're not actually that good in Melton. No, I don't rate them.
So what else? What else is Melton Mowbray known for?
Fuck all.
Stilton.
Tomorrow, I've got this going on tomorrow.
Stills from Leicester.
Melton Mowbray.
No, that's Redless.
A VSOP kind of like thing. Yeah.
Fuck off, Peter. How long was it since you last fucking appeared? You fucking
Double lost
twat from. Go back to your party.
Can't party for 9 days.
You can party in your own room.
Do me nutting.
You're supposed to be one.
Has
one
he
of those-
got COVID?
I've not got COVID, but
He's got
work
COVID.
colleagues have.
It's got isolate.
There's been
Work
outbreak.
colleagues.
Dirty
Scam
northern.
outbreak.
Dirty northern bastards.
Well, I think
Dirty
so.
It
northern
looks like
bastards.
looks
they're
like Craig's
using
got,
the like NHS like scan thing dogging sites these days, and
Yeah.
that's why you got work colleagues. Yeah.
it looks like Craig's got some mystery beers.
Mystery ales.
Mysterious ales.
Yeah.
Mysterious sales.
Mysterious ales.
Whoa.
Tomorrow night.
Mysterious
Actually,
ale.
Tomorrow night.
Joke was quite
Mysterious ale.
Tomorrow night we got a beer tasting. It's part of Liam's beer on Instagram. So we're doing a Zoom hangout thing, and apparently it's a competition. I didn't know. I probably wouldn't have got into it.
A competition. You have to win beer.
Points-based system. It's like, no, I paid for them. It's just, I like to know. I don't like mystery beers. I like to know what I'm drinking, but yeah, it's something different. So 6 beers and delivery for £40. That's pretty good. They're all going to be new stuff. There's one 500ml can, so that's interesting.
Oh yeah, so you can
So
narrow down a few breweries probably on a 500ml can.
I mean, yeah. So this is the 5th one, but it's a 500ml. I'm just really curious about: is that Daya or is that Rivington?
Let me answer that
I've never
question
had
for
it.
you. That's a
I've
Daya.
had a Rivington.
That
Right.
yeah.
You-
That's Daya.
Do
That's
you know the
Daya.
code?
Yeah, that's Daya.
Right. Yeah, I thought it'd be a Daya. So
Cheating.
yeah, I've never had a Rivington before. So it's the only 2 I could think of, to be fair. Everyone's on their phones. It's good.
Sorry, I'm on triple IPA.
Oh,
What?
right.
You didn't say it right.
Sorry, it's a tipper from Daya. Pure,
Well,
pure,
that's Belgium.
pure and ashamed luxury. Rory could pronounce it
good?
better than I could. It's right.
Greasy Grealish.
It's right. Greasy Grealish could pronounce it far better. It tastes like
out of the triple IPA, out of the triples you've had, would you say where does that land?
about 4. The best triple I've had is from Other Half, probably about
All
a
right.
year ago, 2 years ago maybe.
Still,
Triple
It's okay.
none of the English ones.
It's good. There's just a bit of hot burn behind it, which detracts a fair bit. So, yeah, it's all right. It'll do
Is
for
it
the night.
fresh then, or
Yeah, fresh, mega fresh,
was it about 2 weeks?
mega fresh. The canned on is 18th of May, so month old.
All right, so 4 weeks. 4 weeks then.
Yeah. For Daya, that's fresh.
Surprised it's still surprised there's a bit hot burn for a
Yeah.
month.
Well, I had the polys. I had the polys.
Never associated Dale with hot burn before.
Yeah, you will do now. With the polys triple IPA and the quad as well. I had from them. Both of them had massive hot burn. And that's the thing with like Other Half, when they have their beers, they hold them back for 4 weeks, at least, before they actually, they have a canned on, but the canned on date is like more so the release date. They just kind of print it on the back when the release date is. So then like, oh, it's canned, and then they'll just put it through the line again, but then just do the release date when they know that it's ready. And they just don't do that here. Yeah. Yeah. So
yeah, because I've got they had a triple IPA polys over Margate today. I nearly picked it up. I was like, nah, don't really need beer. But apparently on Sunday they were going to be reducing everything down. It's like, might have to go over for an hour or so, buy some beers.
Well, is that because they're packing up, sort of thing?
Yeah,
Fish
Sunday's their last day because it's like it's a pop-up bar, and then they only had it for a month.
Right, I'm gonna have to fuck off.
So that, Rob, mate. Good to see you.
Hello.
Weekend.
Yes, absolutely. See you soon.
Bye.
Take care, bro. Nice one.
Yeah. So they're are they trying to open up somewhere permanent, or
They're looking at other sites, but it's not the ideal kind of time of.
yeah, I suppose they're still
season,
trying
if
to
you
grow
like.
and also grow the brewery, aren't they?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think they've done well out of it, but the trouble is they only got a month, and they've got like 2 other. It's like a venue location. Let me just change that back to that. That's better. So yeah, but they're looking at either getting another place this year, or if they can't find anywhere, they're going to book out the same venue but for the whole of next summer.
Yeah, yeah.
So see how it goes, I guess.
Oh yeah, definitely.
But it's a nice little place. It's just all temporary, unfortunately. I was going to do some reviews there today, but they were playing music and stuff. I was like, I can't.
Yeah, that's always fucking
Can you
tricky.
turn the music off for a minute? Not really.
Yeah.
You know?
Were was there a lot of people there, or when you were there?
No, there was no one there when I was there. I could have done it. But
Yeah.
I felt.
You just feel like a bit. Yeah, you just feel like a bit of a fucking dick, don't you? Yeah. It's like,
Yeah.
turn that off.
Yeah.
No, I remember. I remember. Like it was the first place I went out of the first lockdown by myself to a pub, and I had a nice little corner in their beer garden, and I got like a couple of beers, and I got myself set up on my tripod, like was about ready to go, and there was a speaker above my head, and literally as I was about to like press record, it just started like blasting out music, and I was like, fuck, it's just typical. Like the first place you go. I didn't even see the speaker there until the music started playing, and I was like, "What the fuck?" I was like sat right under the speaker.
That's
Yeah,
bull-
that's how it
bullshit.
goes.
Yeah. There you go. Good. I had this earlier. I got on my first stream. I didn't kind of do a review of it. I just did it on the stream from them guys.
A BBQ bacon stack.
It's okay. It's okay.
I had one yesterday. It was quite a generic burger, to be honest.
Was it? I always find they undersauce. They undersauce them.
Yeah, very undersauce. I got no bar. If
But
that was given to me, presented to me, I was like, oh, it's a nice double cheeseburger with bacon.
Mhm.
Yeah. No, it was all right, but the sauce was slightly different. But apart from that, it tasted very similar to a Big Tasty, with a little bit more salad in it. So
Yeah,
I don't know what
the
you're laughing at.
salad, the
Must be a
actual
product
salad
check.
used was a lot nicer than sort of like your regular McDonald's burger.
yeah, I've got what have I got left over down there. I think I've got like a quarter. No, have I got a quarter pound? I've got a double cheeseburger, bacon, and a triple cheeseburger, just to bump the delivery up a little bit. I always get over what I need.
Yeah,
Imagine getting a McDonald's around here.
What's a McDonald's?
What's that McDonald's? Do they have them
Delivery.
around here?
They
Is he
deliver
from Scotland?
If I go on delivery, that app which doesn't do anything round here,
why not? You got the internet, haven't you?
we don't have Deliveroo, sir.
God, I got a little dirty McDonald's
Well, just
flatbread on the
eat.
way home from
Just
Bristol.
eat
When I got to Liverpool Street, I got one of those fucking flatbreads
Oh, you dirty
from
boy.
McDonald's.
They're dirty.
They're awful. They're awful things. They're horrible bacon with the horrible cheese, but they're just so
Did you?
Yeah.
fucking
Was you
delicious.
nearly late for your train, Jake? Was you nearly late?
No. I was a good boy.
See, because I heard you say, "Oh shit, I'm going to miss my train."
Yeah.
So-
No, I think it was more of a panic, like fuck, I've got to go now.
Yeah.
That was more that was what it was. It was more like if 10 minutes more and it would have been touch and go.
Yeah, it would be touch and go. No, I'm going to go to sleep again.
Yeah,
because like
exactly.
when your alarm went off, I was like, "Oh, what the fuck's? Why is there a noise?
What is it?
What's this noise?
Yeah.
Why is it not light waking me up?
Yeah.
Oh, why is
I
Jake
woke
beside?
up
Oh,
and
Jake's
it
beside
was-
me, and I know why.
Yeah.
I didn't know what time it was. It's like when I woke up because I draw the curtains. So it's like
Yeah, and in like
right
a program, it's pitch
outside.
black as well. Isn't it?
Yeah. Well, like you
But it's
know how
pitch black.
like I always leave.
I
You
didn't
let
know what
your-
time it was. I was like,
Well, I
I'm
actually
expecting a knock at the door.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You shut the curtains because
I shut
I
the
always
curtains.
leave the curtains open all the time.
Well, because I thought I was like, it's fucking bright in here now, so I'm gonna like shut the curtains. Be nice to Harry. I'll shut them now. So I closed them on my way out, and then I gave you a little kiss on the head. And I was like,
Thanks, honey.
Harry.
A little suck. I felt it. Honey. I felt it.
And then I was
Oh,
off. I
Jesus.
scampered on my way. Remember me? With Lucas chugging the Lucasade. Like I just want to
Can
feel
I just-
human.
Or can I just say, everything you hear on the
clenching your
screen,
arse cheeks at the same time.
everything you hear in these hotel rooms about this is true.
It's true.
I just wanted to clarify.
It's all true.
It's all true.
One of those warnings if you were watching videos.
It's all real.
The
It all
following events
happens.
are real.
It's like
This is all based on true events.
like a CIS or something. The following did not happen, but they're all true.
Yeah.
They're all true. They're definitely true.
We've used actors to hide the identity of those.
When it all happened. All of it happened. It all happened. Definitely.
Look at that bit of trolling. Look
I
at that
don't know
trolling.
if Harry
Danny MC. I don't know who he is.
Don't know. Here's what it is.
That
Yeah,
day
it's
when
fine.
You're
you're
virgin.
Spartans.
I mean, I've got two kids to prove I'm not a virgin. That's why I had them.
I mean,
so I'm definitely not a virgin.
I don't have any kids, and I don't want to have any. But I'm definitely not a virgin.
That is the most. I don't know what you're going to say. That was a very.
Well, the fact that you've said you're not going to say
no, that just sounded like an intro to a video that somebody would make. That I've ever heard.
What about that post?
I don't want kids. I'm not interested. And I'm not a virgin.
What about that? I'll send to you later, Jake. There's a man who is Polish, who seems to have a. Peter may have seen this as well. I'm sure he did. There's a man who is Polish who has a rather fair resemblance to someone who is not Polish, who is actually based from a town in North Essex, somewhere within Essex, and he's actually Polish, and he is so fucking similar. That place, yeah. He's actually also on YouTube. Let me try and find the group now. It's going to take some time.
Are we saying it's like a character?
No, an actual fucking post. It's this person who I will send you shortly.
Do you know Geordie K? Can you send the link to Geordie K?
Geordie, do I have you on Insta?
Yeah, I don't know if I do or not.
No, because I've seen them come up on Peter's chats, all the chats here before, but I don't know him personally.
No, I don't.
Yeah,
Geordie, if you know Geordie, if you send me a link on Instagram, right? Because I've definitely got him on. Yeah,
if you follow any of us, just like, and then me or because I don't know who's just me. How you doing, Jake? Man, nice one, mate. Hope you're keeping well. Yeah, it was an awful shit show though. Awful, it was terrible. Should have taken
off the shirt, to be fair, but you got to represent. Kiss all three lines.
I can't be arsed, otherwise it will rip. Yeah.
Just fucking honk bust out of it.
I'm using this is a large, and I'm kind of extra large, so it's like if I stand up, it's like bruh, you see my tits, you can see my belly. It's one of them things. Yeah.
So see, Harry's got a nice vintage Umbro. What is that? 98? Is that
it's 02. I think, in fact, 03, 05. This kit is.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Is that?
It's a reversible. Hang on, wait.
I remember the reverse quality of it.
Wait, camera on.
Yeah, show me.
Well, just take it off.
Do.
Just middle-aged men who watch this.
Do. Look at that tan line. Do. Well, when I said reversible, it's put on the other way round. That's a meme if ever I've seen it. But what, Craig, is yours 2012? What's yours from?
It's that one. I don't know.
World Cup, isn't it? World Cup.
I think this is.
That's World Cup, isn't it?
It's older than 2012.
Yeah.
I think it's 2002.
Yeah, I remember him. I thought Harry's was way older than yours. You're muted for some reason, Harry.
Yours looks a bit more contemporary.
That's
2004 kit. Euro 2004. Mine's older than Craig's.
Yeah.
Mine's older than yours.
Yeah, I think yours is 98, is it?
I think it's. I seem to think it's 01 till 03, and then yours was like the replacement kit.
Right. Yeah. No, that's the last time I really went out my way to.
It's an English kit for English
Yeah,
people.
Mine's a training shirt. Mine's a training shirt.
It's because you can't afford the real one because you spend all your money on heroin.
Yeah.
I remember David Batty wearing that. So that's how long ago it was.
David Batty. He was a player. But, and it's because I remember controversy around the on Harry's one that they just put the St. George's Cross on it. It's like, fuck it out. Fucking
LDL.
No surrender. I've got my fucking flag. I've got my St. George's Cross.
Yeah.
No surrender to the die.
I've got my flag I got from Sports Direct attached to my window.
Don't say that.
Swinging in the.
My neighbour has that at the moment, and they've got that in the window. I'm like, oh god, you just bring the quality of housing right down.
That's the most middle class you've ever sounded, Harry.
It's like just when I want to sell my house, and you just brought it right down.
It's weird. I always think it's weird to promote your English in England.
You're not allowed to.
Do you not realise where you are?
Yeah. Do they do that in Spain or France? I mean, I'd actually be interested to know. Do they hang their own flag out their windows?
They do. When I lived in Greece for about a year, and they were mad about it. Especially mad because they're all communist and fucking high as fuck. But
they drive around. They drive around with the whole flag out the car generally.
Yeah.
As well.
Really? That's
pretty cool.
Someone in the traffic.
That's what it's like. It's every day.
Just wrap people in it.
What?
I mean, I was in when Portugal won the last Euros. I was in Stockwell. I was in Stockwell at the time, and it went fucking mental. Literally proper mental. People were lying in the streets.
Yeah.
With people going up and down in cars with the flags and shit. It was nuts. It felt like
in Ipswich, we have like a Portuguese community, and when they bet us that time, whenever the fuck they bet us, it's like they actually got there's
it's because they cheated.
Windows kicked in and stuff. Like it was crazy.
Beatles.
It was
Did you say Beatles instead of Beatles?
Better, yeah. Because I'm from South Norfolk.
He's also from South Norfolk, and he's also can't pronounce words because he
sounds very Wiganish.
Better.
He can't afford letters in.
It's like if I wanted to show you something, I'll show it to you. I'll show you it. I'll show it to you.
I'll show it to you.
Cheers, JD.
Fair dues.
Yeah, it's just
I won't insult cultural differences.
You won't do well with South Norfolk with that attitude.
I'll send you a video. One of my mates, Harry. One of my mates, Harry, from he's actually not me. Funny enough, from Bretford.
Are you talking about your knob?
One of my mates, Harry. He is actually an adult. Harry from Harry's Brewery, Harrison's Brewery.
Harry Harrison.
Harry Harrison.
Harry Harrison.
The jazz musician.
His name's actually Chris. Chris Harrison.
This is going bad now. So it was Harry. And then it was Harrison, and now his name's Chris.
His name's Chris.
Harry.
He is known as Harry, but his brewery is Harrison's Brewery.
Mm-hmm.
Because he's one of two brothers and he's the dodgy one, so he's Harry rather than the other guy. So Chris Harrison.
Is Harry supposed to be related to a dodgy name? I don't. Why is that instant?
Harry. Don't want to fucking mess with Harry.
Harry is a nickname for heroin.
Yeah.
I just
Harry.
I looked.
I call it the brand.
I just checked that. I just checked that link as well, Harry, and it's not available.
Oh, okay. I must be the only one who has it. I'll invite you to the group instead. It's easier.
All right. I'm just going for a Jimmy.
Right. Right. You can probably see now.
Jimmy
So, I'll send you other guys. So, Chris Harrison, Harrison's Brewery, based up in Retford. Basically, they had a guy who's tried to, assaulted their staff the other night, and he just put it all up online straight away. Put the videos up online straight away, and it is brilliant watching it because, I know the town so well. I know where he is. I've been there before. Been in the bar before. Dropped off there before as well, and so in the past, I've dropped off to the guy who was a guy coming out of the cellar, coming to speak to this guy who just wanted to just have a fight, basically, and he's just like. He basically just attacks him back with fucking karate attacks and stuff. And then he's like, oh, blah, blah, blah. And then the guy goes running backwards like shit scared. It's fucking classic. But yeah, it's just like, if you've ever been in a bar late at night, especially, I've had to kick 2 people out of pubs in my short time of being in pubs, running bars and stuff. The first time was fine. The second time was a little bit more violent because he was being... We didn't have doormen on site. I do have a door license, but I haven't updated it in years. And but I just had to use my previous knowledge of removing a man from the bar. Mm-hmm. And it was a bit scammed at that time. And I didn't get in trouble for it for many reasons. Because the guy probably just didn't fucking report it. Mm-hmm. But yeah, the first time he came in, he grabbed hold of the bar. And I'm like, you're going to be a problem customer, aren't you? And so then I just picked him up and picked him up and then he lost grip, thankfully, and I removed him from the place. And then whilst I was glass collecting the second time,
that's what you mean by remove.
Yeah.
Just snap.
Whilst I was glass collecting the second time, he came in. I was like, hello again. And he's holding onto this post inside the book. It's inside a clink in Brum. And I grabbed hold of him and was like, oh, well, you're a cunt. And it took 2 of us to actually move him out of the bar, push him out of the bar. And we just pushed him out and then we just walked away. I don't know what happened.
What was he trying to do? Why was he hanging on to the bar? Just didn't want to leave. Just trying to cause a fuss.
He'd been at BCBF before. He was mega pissed. We offered him water many, many times before. We actually gave him water as well. He ordered a beer first off. We couldn't quite tell because we were quite busy at the bar. Gave him a water. He drank the water. Then we gave him a beer. Then he drank the beer and then gave him a water afterwards. And then he was just still being a dick, and he was being so offensive as well to other people inside the bar. That we're like, "Fuck you, you're a fucking cunt." And then he started getting really offensive, and then we just pushed him out. And then it got to the point of pick him up and throw him out. Then that's it. Mm. So I can safely say, as a barman inside that bar, I've thrown someone out, but actually inside another bar, I've literally thrown people out. We had Villa fans come in after a Derby Day game, and they were happy and merry, and then they just got too merry. So I had to throw them out.
Yeah, it was a draw. Mm-hmm. It was a draw. England were terrible. Scotland were half decent. But that just reflects how badly England were. But fair play to them. They're still going to go out, so it doesn't matter.
Well, Scotland or England?
Well, both, really. Both ain't going to go far. They're just shit.
Yeah. We just got to step up the tempo, and that start 11 is just not working. the last 2 games, it's just not. Even though we won the first game, it's just not working. We got to do something.
I don't know.
Tell you one thing, Calvert-Lewin would have scored that header.
Yeah,
he would.
Yeah, he would have. Yeah,
he would have scored it with his fucking cock. I bet it's that long.
Yeah, I bet it's a massive cock.
he would have scored with his belly button. That's how high he can jump. So,
I just scored it with my belly button. That's how low I can jump. Yeah. Yeah, no, Calvert-Lewin is really... Calvert-Lewin also... not Calvert-Lewin. Fucking Calvin... Leeds player. What's he called? Calvin... Number 14.
Who set up the Sterling goal in the first game?
Yeah. Calvin...
I can't remember his last name now.
Calvin Collins. Calvin Jimmy Savile. Calvin...
I can't remember his last name now because it's Calvin Lewin in my head.
Yeah,
I've got that.
Yeah, because he was probably our best player in that first match.
Yeah.
Harris? No, not Harris.
Calvin Phillips. Calvin Harris is also a player. Calvin Harris.
Yeah, I was going to say, are you thinking of Calvin Harris?
Calvin Harris.
Yeah.
Come on, listen to some Calvin Harris. It can also be played on Peep Show. But yeah, Calvin Harris.
By the way, how
was really good.
Calvin Harris gone, by the way?
It's because he... Sorry, Pete. He doesn't have a hairstyle like this. So that's why he's gone shit.
You know, he's like a poor man's Diplo.
Hang on.
But you remember, if you look back at Calvin Harris's early stuff, and then he went on to that, mainstream shit.
Yeah.
It was shit before, and it was shit then.
It was shit
after.
It's because he's not listening to my music.
Well, it was acceptable in the 80s. That was his. Yeah. That was his big shit. Acceptable. Yeah. Oh,
fuck off, you cunt.
and then so, you produced Rihanna. Still don't give a shit. Yeah. What, you got loads of millions now? Good. Well done. Still shit.
Go wank off David Guetta.
Fucking millionaire fucking prick.
Hashtag dance music team.
There you go. But anyway, what are we talking about? We're talking about Calvin Lewis.
Yeah, I'm not distracted by Calvin Harris.
But then Harry actually found his real name.
Yeah.
My name is Calvin Leeds. Calvin Leeds. Calvin Leeds.
The owner of Leeds. But he wasn't about this much this game, was he? I mean, the first game he was probably Sterling got man of the match, but I think he was better than Sterling in that first match.
I think today's game was bossed by Scotland's defence. They were playing 5-3-2, but then their wing backs were playing into midfield as well. So they pretty much have four. They had 4-5-1 and 5-3-2 playing at the same time, and we were just like, we could just play into your hands.
That first 10-15 minutes, we were lobbing it through, tucking it, and then it was like, no, don't do that now.
No, and Scotland were like, no, we're going to be a defensive team now.
Yeah. And we played so slow that they were able to just get back. They got back. The whole 10 players got back.
The thing is, as well, I could see from watching it, I'm like, ping it there. And you'd be like, in. Yeah. And they just couldn't fucking see it because they're blind. I think, there was a video posted in the group of Jack Grealish. And he is thick as fuck, but he is good at football.
Yeah.
And I just wish they brought him on sooner because he can see things.
Just start him. Yeah.
Yeah.
He may not know what encyclopedia means, but he can fucking see things on the football pitch. He can see things where other players can't. He is also a Villa bastard. I fucking hate him.
He's the sort of player you want on your team and you don't want to play against. He's arrogant, he's smarmy, he's confident as fuck. He'll win free kicks.
Oh, I got fouled.
Yeah.
How do you spell fouled with a two U's
with a W? Yeah. F-O-W-L-E-D. Yeah.
FOWLEZZD.
I got fouls.
Voused.
I got fouls.
It's all right. The referee's like, it's all right, son. It's all right. I'm an English referee.
But he, like they said it tonight, he's the most fouled player in the Premiership for 2 seasons running.
this is what I heard from commentators as well, is that all the referees as well of what we have in the Premier League, VAR has been working fantastically well whilst we've been watching the Euros. Been working brilliantly. Is that because
seamless.
Almost seamless? Is that because our referees are fucking awful?
Yeah. Well, you know the Sterling penalty claim when they in the second half. That didn't even go to VAR. They didn't even review it.
That should have. Yeah. That was a penalty for sure.
Yeah. I don't think it was. I think it was a bit of an easy one, but
it was an easy one. But then you look at their free kick they had later on. Yeah. Only about 10 minutes later on, and that was a free kick. Apparently, he
was slow to blow his whistle. I thought that ref. He was quite slow to like.
He's Spanish.
Yeah. He's like,
but like I saw the free kick he gave later. I'm like, that's not actually really a free kick. But then compared to that foul, and that foul, that falling over was definitely more of a free kick than that foul. That foul he actually said was a foul. So I'm like, that's what we need is fucking consistency. I think maybe in another 4 years we might have some consistency in VAR. I think VAR is fantastic. When so many Premier League fans are going up in arms about it, it's because the way that it's implemented. It's a great system to have.
Yeah.
I wish that we had it.
It slows the game and all that stuff, doesn't it?
Fuck off with that bullshit. Oh, it slows the game. Fuck off with that. Because it makes the game better because it's more honest and more...
Fuck
you, Jake. No, I've told you this, Jake.
I shouldn't think they should stop it. It's the stoppages. It's the whole sort of going and reviewing it and the fucking like. Come on.
It happens in cricket. It happens in rugby.
Yeah, but it's not football. I think they should have learned it, but it should be more of like a bit of an autonomous thing where the referee has to like if someone says in the they review it in VAR and they say, oh, the ref's got to review it in VAR. It's just tell the ref, did it happen? We've watched the VAR.
Yeah,
and just keep the game. That's what I mean. It's just
fucking blind.
Was that actually a foul?
Yeah.
Foul. Okay.
Can I actually do my job, or do you want to do it for me? We'll do it for you.
Yeah, because if you're going to do that with VAR, why is the ref there in the first place?
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're not going to take his first decision, or if he doesn't know and all that sort of bollocks.
If anything more, I think the referees actually, from what I've seen, especially today's game and Italy's game as well, was bad. The ref was getting in the way so many times when the players wanted to actually pass the ball, and the ref was like, "Oh, I'm just going to block play off."
Yeah.
And when you're in compared to rugby, as someone who's played it, is a fairly slow game compared to football. Football is very, very quick. Lots of passing, lots of moving the ball quickly.
Yeah.
Compared to football,
lots of time before it stops again, sort of thing. Whereas rugby's about
it's like a game of set pieces.
It is. The same as what American football is as well. And then
but even worse. American
football is terrible for it. But the ref gets in the way a little bit, and you can't see where you want to actually pass the ball. And nowadays we're in a position where the player wants to play the ball very quickly, constantly. That's the way that a lot of football teams play. And I just think that everything would be easier without a ref in the middle of the field. We don't really need that guy in the middle of the field, because what does he actually do? He just says, "Oh, that's offside," when he's wrong 9 times out of 10.
Yeah.
"Oh, that's offside."
And they actually, a lot of the time, with a challenge, they're not in the direct field of view of that challenge. Or
just use video ref all the time. It's easier.
Yeah.
Just like have something blow in the park or something, and just saying, Yeah,
that'd be the sound it makes as well. Stop the game.
It was stop him. But
and a penalty's like.
that's what's annoyed me as well. When linesmen don't put their flags up when it's offside, that is so annoying. It's like, oh, we're going to let it play and let you believe that you scored a goal. And they haven't scored a goal.
But they've stopped in a position where they think offside is, but they're just like, just wait for the flag, and now the flag.
But no, they haven't though. They've just they said afterwards. That's the thing, is like they'll just say something and then just keep on running, and then it's like the referee will be like, "Oh, cool, what's happened?" And then it'll be like, "Oh, this guy was offside." That's so annoying because it comes up on when you're betting and stuff. It says that this team has scored this goal. I'm like, sweet, this team has scored this goal.
Correction.
Yeah, correction. It's so fucking annoying because it's happened like 3 or 4 times now. They're saying, "Oh, correction, this goal has..." The France-Germany game was terrible.
The amount of notifications I got.
I'm like, I was going to go grab another beer.
This team hasn't scored because they have actually scored, but they haven't scored. You fucking twat. Yeah, I just think VAR in general is a great idea, but it's just implemented badly, fucking badly, especially in Premier League. Euros has been bad too. Euros been
so bad.
We're British. We want to do our own way. I think Euros has been bad, but you can see where to go from it, and I just don't think they will go from it that way. I think they'll be like, "Oh, the Euros are being good. We'll watch that for a bit because we're fucking idiots. We'll watch that and want to do VAR that way." It's like when I saw mates who have Premier League teams, I'm like, "Why are you moaning about VAR?" Because it actually reads the right decisions. It is so slow, but it reads the right decisions in general. But actually watching it as like a fan, now I understand it's so fucking awful. They should be able to realise situations far quicker. And also there've been so many dodgy situations as well that they should be able to read them quicker.
Yeah.
But yeah. Unfortunately, that is football. It's not Championship football. It's British football.
It's British football.
It's not real football. It's British football.
It's just British football. We don't believe in divisions anymore, do we? It's just British football.
British football.
I think they should have the British Football League, and every team in every division should just compete for
all in the same league.
2 years for each league.
Boys,
play 4 games each against each other.
It's British football today, and we play 3 games a day, every day of the week. British football.
You earn your fucking
British
money.
football, mate.
That's how you earn £79,000 a day. I'd fucking do it for that job. I'd do it for that money.
I'll tell you what I'd do. I'd get rid of that fucking women's football. I'd get rid of that fucking under-19s football. I'll just have fucking English football.
English football.
24 hours a day.
Englishman.
Anyone above the age of 24, you're English. Otherwise, not English.
Otherwise, you're still foreign.
And also possibly a little bit foreign, and a little bit of the other kind, as the hurling would say.
Yeah.
A different kind of person.
I think Craig.
Welcome back.
I still have a channel.
I've gone for a
Rogers beer. Rogers beer.
Rogers beer.
Is that a rye beer?
It is a rye beer. Yes. Almost got a bit of a sour hue to it.
Yeah,
sour.
Rye bread do. Rye bread
the beer
does have a sourness to it.
Yeah, it's a more vibrant. If you think of like a rye ale, like a traditional rye ale, but it's got a bit of a sour vibrant edge to it. That's what
Is
it's
it
getting. A bit jammy.
Sounds very traditional.
Spicy. Any spice?
Spicy.
Very
Kip.
traditional. Nothing too complicated.
Traditional.
Just the way it is.
Is it a traditional?
Traditional.
We've got
Traditional.
comment on file.
Oh,
Oh,
traditional.
I thought my kids had woken up then, but it was the sound of my other headphone like scratching my chair, and it sounded like crying.
Tracy, Tracy, wake up, you can.
And I was like, fuck. So, oh, but,
Tracy, wake up.
oh,
Yeah,
Claret and Blue.
absolutely. Well, Borman. How you doing, Borman? Greg, sorry.
We need a
How you doing,
referee in the middle to vent our frustration at. Yeah, just shout at the ref. You
Shit,
The referee was alright.
Novella tonight.
All the England players should have got sent off because they were shit.
I'll be the referee. Everybody shits on the villa because they're a load. Oh,
No, there were some good players, but like we took our best player off who had the best 45
Phil
minutes out of
Foden was
anyone
just
else on the field.
who? Gary Kane.
Yeah.
Gary Kane was
Phil
bollocks.
Foden.
No, I'm talking about Foden.
Gary Kane.
Gary Kane. Barry Kane. If Barry Kane was on there, he'd be scoring up a storm.
There you go.
I
Bastard, you dirty Villa bastard.
he
Your mum
he didn't
thinks
do
that
nothing,
I
mate.
am cute, but she is a prostitute, a hooker, but I'll never pay. Your dad has an evil smile because he is a paedophile and nonce who should be locked away. Oh, you dirty little bastard, I hate you. You're a fucking disgrace.
Right, pretty good.
When you go to the block, I hope your life will end. You're a dirty little bastard, you'll never be my friend. You're a dirty little bastard, you'll never be my friend. You said that
There you go.
and masturbate.
That's all you need.
Very good.
Thank God.
Very, very creative.
Wonderful.
Shit on the villa tonight. Yeah, go on, Drake. He's a good Baggies fan. He's a good lad.
I'm on parade.
Oh, it's good beer. I've got that for Sunday for Father's Day beer.
Tipper ale.
I don't need any Father's Day beers. I've just got loads anyway, so it's
I've
fine.
just got every day.
Father's ales.
I just got
That's
fucking
good.
lots. So
It's good Tipper.
I might buy some beers on Sunday.
Well,
if
no,
I
no,
go over
that-
to
that-
Margate.
Yeah. No, it was like, what beers do you want for Father's Day? I was like, Beak, please.
All of
Give me
them.
the Beak ales.
All the
So I've got some nice
Beak ales.
Beak ales.
They're different to
Beak
ales.
ales. Beak ales.
Big ales.
Beak Ales, top billing.
Jake, have you had many Little Earth project recently at all?
I've had some at what they've had on tap at the Epsom White Horse.
Have they been like mega sours all the time?
No, not. I had a couple that were like mega sour, but like some of them were more easy drinking. Like I'd have to look back on my untapped.
Because I want to go to the tappy, but I just like think they might just be always tappy, always sours.
What at Everson White Horse?
Yeah.
Yeah, well they have like their beers on, and then they have loads of cake beer from local breweries, and then they have cask, and then they have like a fridge and that's like that. Yeah, cask, and then they have like meals and stuff in like. So I'm going there tomorrow. I'm going to
nice.
tomorrow. So I'm going to like see what they've got. I think they've got like Steady on tomorrow.
Happy
So
days.
I might have a little half of Steady.
It's good. It's good, man.
Dad cans and draft of Steady where I was today.
Yeah.
So it's like, and I just like it's good beer, but there's other beers I want to try as well. You know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
Them deals.
Oh, Jake's putting the kids up now.
Yeah, no, I dropped a flute on my guitar.
I dropped my flute on my penis.
Try explaining that to the wife.
Hit the banjo string.
My mate started his banjo. That's another story.
It sounds like a big. It sounds like a big wanger.
So yeah,
maybe. I wish.
Greg, this was it's pretty good. Pretty good. Would I say it's like mad good? This one.
Mad good.
Don't
Mad good.
Mad good.
I will be. I would say it's quite like US triple IPAs at all.
Yeah, like
it's
more not like US type of quality. Like
fuck off, beer. Can we just ban beer?
Is it mad good?
Fuck off. You're mad good, honey.
Is it cuff down?
I'll smash your down.
What that means.
It's an ale. It's okay. It's pretty decent, but it's better than whatever Peter says. Yeah. So there you go.
Is it
triple IPA?
Is it triple the amount of ale? That's
No.
why I want to know. Is it triple the amount of ale?
A double and a bit
Triple
more.
the amount of flavour. Flavour.
No, you're wrong. You're wrong, Peter.
How can I be wrong when I'm asking a question, Harry?
You're
I wasn't
wrong.
making a statement. I was asking.
Is it double the amount of flavour? No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong.
The question's wrong. The question's wrong.
Do you want me to start smacking cans up against the wall? Like,
that's fine.
Peter. No, you're wrong. No, you're wrong. Peter, that question there. Was that a question? No, you're wrong.
All right.
What's going on with the
that
delay?
question there? That question there.
I'm getting a delay here.
The clean freak in me needs to know that there were no drips. Ben,
no,
you received no splashes.
It's okay.
Oh, the cum socks there.
There's no drips.
Oh, good. Well, give Adam a text and he'll be round there with a spray bottle.
Adam, there's no drips.
Adam. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Did that stick to the surface?
It originally did. Anyway.
It didn't
clean that off.
It didn't touch the sides.
Hang on. Yeah. Adam, would it be better if I took my shirt off for you?
When's the last time you think
Adam's here?
When's the last? Oh, Harry's gone. Well, now I'm in the middle.
Oh, yeah, what? That's a bit
Look, I can.
I'm here.
I can.
I'm here.
I was going to try and join
I look
Peter's.
like I've got the setup of the Leeds channel.
Or you look like you're our piano, Peter. Yeah. You look like you could just start. I just called to say
hello.
It's me.
He's rocking backwards and forwards.
Yeah. Is it any wonder?
Forward to Cornwall, said Peter.
Don't fall off the floor.
Drinking by the floor. It's my dream.
I know. Where are you, Paul?
Send
the link, brother. Yeah.
Is Paul at work or is he?
We got. I don't know. I assume so. We got 10 people watching this.
Worryingly, we had more the other night, though, Craig. We had more the other night.
Are they looking for some serious punditry on the tonight's events of the game?
3 people
I doubt it. So, it wouldn't be here otherwise.
I've got 7 people watching tonight.
The True Geordie's not done a post-match podcast, so this'll do.
You were there. You were there. You disappeared, Paul.
I mean, it was
disappeared into oblivion.
It was a game of 2 halves.
It was.
All right, Michael Owen.
Michael
Owen doing the fucking post-match punditry.
Do you know what annoyed me? The referee stopped the half on 45 minutes.
Well, in Paul's honour, I'll have this.
Ooh, Demoulin. Heaven and Hell. Yeah, I've had that.
How you doing?
Pretty good. Pretty good.
How you
sir.
doing, Paul? You all right?
Good. Good.
Good. Good to have you on.
Did you enjoy
As
your?
always.
I mean, did the cribbage match happen already? Did the billiards thing go down? Or I mean,
It
what?
did.
It was shocking.
It did. It was terrible.
Oh,
It was terrible.
Well, it was okay-ish.
a nil poor draw.
Oh.
It was all right.
James was happy. James was happy, I think.
well, James is always happy.
He played for a draw because his team's shit and likes Brexit.
Yeah, but I also
Yeah.
think we played for a draw by the end.
Yeah.
It was like,
Yeah.
don't attack,
Yeah.
no matter what.
We don't need to attack because attacking is invading a foreign land, and that's bad.
It's like lads, three more points would be too easy. 3 more points would
What
be
beer
too
you got,
fucking easy.
Harry? What Demolin have you got?
Demoulin is flowing.
It's the Breckenridge Barrel Aged beer from the Molan. Heaven and Hell.
Everything, every
It's just-
word you said is flowing.
It's one of them
Well,
stoutish ones.
Why do they
It's
call it,
flowing
why do they
stout.
call it stoutish? Why do they call it
Ish.
stoutish?
Yeah, the
It's
stoutish beers.
It's
It is,
stoutish.
Explain
Fif-
that.
Stoutish.
15.4% session ale, sir.
Is you a
Did you get
stat
that?
or
Did
is
you
you
get that
not?
in? Did you get that in Braintree? Did you?
I didn't. I bought it from a place called Beer Gonzo.
Or mate,
And
are you a
I
stat?
got it about
I don't know,
or are you
2
not?
months later.
I don't know, Gonzo.
And Jake's got
I
a
don't know
coin
who
in
he
his
is.
eye.
I didn't notice nothing.
But Jake's phone
I
because
just thought
he's
it
from
was-
North
I thought
Bristol.
it was- I thought it was
It's actually,
It
it's
was
actually,
a
it's actually,
reflection.
it's actually a Vaseline
It
tin.
looks like a
It was a
reflection.
vaccine. It wasn't a monocle.
Oh.
It was a coin. It was a
Look at
vaccine.
Jake. Jake thinks he's from Fallout 5. Can
You got these Vaseline
I know,
tins
mate.
everywhere.
Can you
haven't
tell
you?
me how
to
get
They're
some
spread
magazine?
out all over the place. Your Vaseline tin, son.
I know. You can't,
look at
I
me
can't
with
move
my
a Vaseline
ball
tin.
caps.
Why, mate? You from the Bravo to Steel?
It's my northern shoe to make me sound a little bit foreign to incite the fans and
Hey,
create
hey,
a foreign
Hey,
price.
hey, Harry, what's this one? Hold on.
Do it.
Hold on.
I have no idea. Come on. Here's how it's sung.
I can't do it. I tried to learn Danny Boy. I'm gonna laugh too much.
Oh no! There you go. Right,
Yeah,
Jake, I'll sing it with you. I'll sing it with you.
Maybe in a bit.
Here's how it's
Now,
sung.
now. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes, the pipes are calling. From stand to stand, across the football ground.
Come on. Brexit, we left.
Boy, the pipes are calling. Oh, Jakey boy, give us a jazz. Go on. That's my version.
That was
That's pretty
beautiful.
Yeah.
That was
It brought a tear to my eye. Not an eye you can see, but
It was
it
a good-
definitely brought it.
It was a good ending.
It was a good one.
It ended well for the first time ever.
finished.
Oh, it's all gone now.
He's on the beer.
Traditional.
You're drinking. You're at home.
Yeah.
You're at home.
Oh,
Hello.
yeah, but
Why are you on the camera the whole time then, so we can see your lovely face?
He's drinking more out of
Just
his
stay on
black
camera.
cat.
some black cat.
What?
It's
There
a
you go.
foreign cat.
You're
Look at
drinking
the
away.
dust.
Stay
Look at the
on
dust on
camera.
that.
It's good to see you. Good to see you, brother.
Ooh.
Why are you looking sexy?
Look at
The dust on that was
All
epic.
of the dust.
He's looking
This-
sexy.
You're in a
has-
hotel
this has
room or
dip-
something.
All that dust has diphtheria in it, for sure.
That contains,
Don't disturb it.
That contains smallpox in that.
Ah.
bit of dust.
It's like
I'm gonna put it on some
it's
blankets
a
and give it to some children.
I was like, I will
Ooh.
infect the masses with this shit.
And there was no hiss to that either.
no, I didn't hear nothing. Oh, I can hear a glug. All of the glug.
Oh, there's some glug.
Oh,
It's a beautiful beer. I love it. Even though it's 25 years old, it's still great.
Yeah, well,
Ooh.
it should be.
Well, it's still got a pretty good head retention.
Yeah. Oh, I poured it like a Neanderthal too. That helps.
Wow.
Just dark fruit, baby.
So where are you now then? Where are you
My parents'
residing? Ah, right. Okay. Oh, fair dues. So you're not working, that's good.
No, I'm not working. I'm off, so finally enjoying the day. I have a nice.
Last, you can join a few beverages.
I know. I have a nice, chocolate vanilla stout at the house, and I have a nice hazy double IPA to enjoy tonight too. Haze, bro.
Hazy boy.
Cool.
Hashtag Haze, bro.
I had to buy a stout. I got so sick of just all these Imperial hazy IPAs. I had to buy a stout. I was going nuts.
Yeah, could not agree more. Even though
I honestly think this, if anyone in the UK is still watching and believing me, duration. This would have been a nice mix between the two styles.
What is it?
one?
Sorry, I need to.
It's like an East Coast, like kind of like a New England IPA meets West Coast IPA sort of mix.
Mountain IPA.
Right.
No, it doesn't even say it is a mountain IPA. It says more like
just call it an IPA.
Central Plain IPA.
It's an
It's
IPA.
actually really nice.
When it was finished.
It's actually that you actually just don't appreciate it because you fuckwits. Kind of style IPA.
It's just an IPA they brewed, and it wasn't hazy enough to be.
Peter, you're just a
New
cunt,
England,
basically.
but it wasn't
IPA.
amber enough to be a
You're
West
fucking.
Coast.
You're an
it's just
arsehole.
like, it's just an IPA then.
Oh, look at me! Look at me! I don't go to parties because it's actually, the time of communism, and we're not supposed to go to parties, but I actually go to parties.
Doesn't like
So
me, so I can't go to
Who doesn't go to
parties?
parties?
Oh, it's me. I'm Peter. I'm not supposed to go to parties because it's locked down, but I also go to parties because it's not locked down where I
You weren't
live.
supposed to go to raves either, so.
I didn't because I'm not a cunt like you. You fucking asshole from fucking. Where are you even from? Like a fake town in West Manchester. Oh, look at me!
West Manchester.
Mate,
Oh,
it's not even close to Manchester. It's closer to Liverpool.
I like to pretend I'm from Manchester because
I
all the
have to commute
parties are
to my
cool, but I'm
parties.
actually a fucking knobhead from the north of England. Fuck off. That's you.
I'm just a generic knobhead northern.
Generic knobhead from Manchester.
It's the amazing ability that I can't remember what Peter said to Harry to make Harry do that.
Yeah, I don't know what I did say.
I remember it was a while ago.
I know you said something, but I don't know what it was
to
now.
say that it was just a generic IPA that he's got in his possession. But because he's so up Duration's fucking farmhouse arse, that he's blinkered.
They're good.
Because, I've got a sweatshirt.
What do you Duration call that, Harry? They just call it an IPA. Just an IPA. Yeah.
Central Plain.
Yeah,
What they say is it's an open-minded IPA.
Oh, God.
So it takes it in the butt.
Yeah, that's
Keep an
what
open
all
mind.
girls do.
So
Keep an open mind, is all I say.
they brewed
open
something
and
that they didn't want to brew, but it tasted good and it was high quality. And they were like, we'll name it.
Listen.
and label it
Keep an
after
open.
we've produced
Everybody, keep an open mind. Taste it first. Keep it.
Yeah. Basically, an open mind is a treasured thing. This IPA is neither east nor west because there is room for so much more. Strong opinions struck in a groove go nowhere, which is very true, which is the meaning behind the beer. So
pioneering. It's a pioneering IPA for the 80s.
yeah, it is. Because, fuck all, Peter. Fuck off. Back to Manchester.
Don't go to parties.
Go back to Manchester. Go back to Wigan.
What colour is it, Harry?
Come back to
That one.
Well,
it's hard to
that's-
tell what is it. What's the bottom of the glass and what's your?
It has some black speckles,
I see.
other ales.
Yeah.
It's been a long while since I've had
Looks like something you passed a little bit.
I did, but what really matters is what Peter thinks about it. So, Peter, what do you
have
think?
you have you
To me, it looks more like a session IPA, like a generic session.
Well, you're wrong.
IPA. What's the ABV?
This sessional 6.2%,
It
sir.
looked a bit thin.
6.2%.
That thin ball looked a bit thin.
Don't you worry, sir.
Little water ale. going
Next time, I will move on to something that's not a water ale, which actually got a wax top on it, sir.
Oh. Do you know the best way to get into a wax top is to
I
do
do.
what Harry does and just fucking
go for
open it.
Yeah,
Just open it.
Yeah. The people like cutting round like the edge. Just fucking
I
open
assure
it.
you, I have had wax tops that you could not just open, good sir.
Oh really?
Nah,
Well,
well,
oh,
you're gonna-
really?
It's a bit too thick. It's a bit too thick to open.
Usually, I just pop it into my old lady
That's that good
and just let it
American wax.
moisten and
Yeah.
warm.
It's that
And then
classic.
it comes
Yeah,
right
it's that
off.
classic American
Well,
wax.
Yeah,
Too
classic
thick.
American.
That's
Yeah,
it.
shit on this.
Guess what, boys? I just got
Melted.
into it, and guess
Melted a
what?
little bit.
It's
No,
going to be.
those- They are the Demolan wax tops are very thin.
They
indeed.
are thin.
You
They
can,
are
you can
thin.
actually
You can't
get
just
when
whack
you
them.
can't get that bottle opener to start. It's not coming open.
Well, with Demolan, you just like go with your finger, pretty much.
Yeah, exactly. I've
Okay,
actually
crack-
seen like
crack
silver
open.
stick out of them before. It's like, well,
Yeah.
that's kind of shit.
So this is a Breckenridge barrel age. My mate worked for Breckenridge Brewery for a short period of time. EBC is 494, 97 EBU, 26.9 as a Plato. So that is strong in general. It's a strong ale. Strong beer extra thought. It says ingredients are water, barley malts, pills, caramel, chocolate, roasted brown, and bit of hops are Apollo, which is a weird one, and top fermenting yeast. Oh god, I love that. Omnipollo. Apollo.
I just had a DIPA that had only
double
oats
IPA.
and Citra, and it was the craziest thing in the world. Like I don't know if they're like pulling my leg and it doesn't just have oats and Citra in it, but it was fucking fantastic.
Let's see what's
Is it a New England type thing or oats and
Yeah,
shit
it was a
like that?
hazy double IPA. Thankfully, they didn't put the word New England on there. Otherwise, because most people that do that, the beer doesn't, own up to the name. But Citra, I just didn't expect Citra to be so fucking absolutely insane. But I was only a week old too, so I guess that helps.
So
That
this
does
has
sound-
got
that does sound magical.
so
Sounds
so
good.
this ale
Sounds good.
here, this fine ale, Heaven and Hell, is 11.9% of the ABVs.
Session drink.
Yeah,
Quite
water
full.
ale.
I can
Water ale.
Sugarable.
It will be.
Sessionable.
It says, although hard to
Premium
comprehend for
fire.
many, this is the big brother of Hell and Verded Menace, with loads of dark malts in both back and foreground, supported by strong and smooth bitterness from hops and roasted malts. Flavor indication was chocolate, coffee, and toast. So, chocolate, coffee, and
This
toast.
sounds exactly like a Rangy Boom.
It sounds like a Rangy Bombing.
It's a Rangy.
It sounds
It's
a
a
Rangy
dark
Bombing, but a bit stronger.
lager, like a Rangy Boom.
I love if that's on the back of a can of a Ranger Boom. That's what it says.
It's a
Flavour.
dark and tasty ale, just like a Rangy Boom.
Yeah,
But no, it's
I can
roasty,
tell, I can tell.
toasty,
It's the same
chocolate.
country. It's the
Coffee
same, it's the same
can.
country.
What-
It's foreign.
Is it
Same
full
thing.
country?
Foreign country.
Is it thin?
So in,
Yeah, so I was going to say,
It's-
what are you talking body wise? Because they're always
Thin?
Tomolin are always.
They're
Yeah, I was going to say
really
Tomolin are always like.
unsatisfyingly thin.
Yeah.
that brings back a memory of Ronald the Racist Riot saying it was great. He said he was drinking a Fuller's Vintage Ale, and this is back in the day when they were actually good before that cunt took over. And and he said basically that he's like, this is 8.5 and Hurricane's 8.5, so they're the same quality. I loved it. I still remember that. That was great.
That mindset of beer is a wonderful thing.
Yeah, I remember. That was back when I used to actually get triggered, and I gave him like a three paragraph fucking rant about it. But it was good times. Yeah, but now I understand what you mean.
Yeah,
I love you for that.
Yeah,
vintage beer tube.
I don't know who you're talking about.
Remember those good old days where you could just like rant off to people because they're fucking inept.
Yeah.
Well, isn't that still?
No, it's pretty
days.
Nothing's changed.
No.
Now you get your channel get kicked off for saying hard truths. Hard truths.
Well, he did say many hard truths.
Uncomfortable hard truths.
Uncomfortable.
I don't know about
hard truths,
but yeah, I mean,
hard truths.
Hard untruths.
Some people may. I'm not getting involved.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. Talk about your billiards game again. It'll make you happy.
I'm not going offline. I ain't going offline.
And on that note,
I do like my.
Oh, Peter, don't be such a fucking.
Don't leave me, Peter. I just got here.
I'm going to be a cook. I'm going to be a simp. I'm going to be.
Listen,
Peter, you're actually the worst person I know.
And I'm proud of that, Harry.
Listen here. Okay, calm down,
Jared.
Jared.
Such a fucking cuck.
Get some nice warm brown beer. Calm down.
You were going to be the biggest cuck I knew anyway, but you're actually like a worse person I actually know. You're like a big fucking cuck and worse.
No beer available.
You don't have any beer.
Hey, Peter, I really like you.
Peter,
thank you, Jake.
Peter, I'll actually.
What they don't realise is this is a private conversation that we have when we go to the microphone like this.
Oh, that's good.
No one else can hear this.
Can I join?
Of course you can, Harry, even though you just insulted me terribly.
Peter, you're a massive cuck. Can we meet?
No.
Peter,
can we meet up for a drink?
Yeah, happily. Also, you're a fucking cuck.
If you
I'll happily be
Peter, we will. Peter, I'll come. If you turn up, Peter, I'll turn up as well. There you go.
Mm-hmm. I'll turn up erect.
We'll all
I'll just be full on stalk on, like I was presenting in my video.
We'll be like a totem pole of a restaurant.
Totem pole of just like, oh, hey Peter. So this is happening now.
Totem pole of twisted on fists.
If I come over next year, Jake, you have to make sure that you show up.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I want to manhandle you like a discounted sex doll. So,
well, I'll definitely make sure my diary's free for that. For sure.
Trust me, you don't want to miss it.
I was gutted last time, so I won't miss it this time.
I'll get you this time.
If you turn up, Paul, I've got a gaping hole in my diary.
Yeah,
there you go.
Big old wide flapping old hole.
Yeah, and on that note, I bid you all farewell as you anally fist each other. And
Peter, you're just such a Peter. Are you working tomorrow?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. You're just such a little.
So what's the excuse? What are you going for?
So for the first time, Peter, you're being responsible.
Yeah.
Yes, Paul. That's
you're not going to work till the afternoon.
I was looking for.
That's the afternoon. Wow. You're going to the afternoon, parties. Son.
You don't go to parties.
No,
I don't do parties.
Are you working tomorrow night, sir?
I don't do parties at all.
Are you working tomorrow night, sir?
I've not been to a party for ages, mate.
Are you working tomorrow night?
That was the most Manchester,
I'll be
Manchester.
I'll be around tomorrow if anybody wants me to be around. Yeah.
Oh, right then. Some of us might be around tomorrow night, then, sir.
Well,
otherwise, Some people might say
I'll
you're
be
part
around.
of Joy Division. Might say you're part of the Nonce crew.
I've got a new order.
Yeah, New Order and the Nonce crew who
New Order,
spend their
or,
time
I'll be
around
It's called
Joy
crispy
Division.
onion.
And,
You might be part of Joy Division, or you might be part of the non-screw.
yeah, that's
So
it.
that's two sides of the same coin.
Basically, it is.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
him.
mate, yeah,
It's Peter.
totally, yeah.
Nonce
Yeah,
crew.
Yeah, mate, yeah.
Peter's totally
Gordon.
Nonce crew.
Totally, yeah.
Look at him. Look at him. He's got the look of the Nonce crew. Yeah, I heard that. I saw that.
I think,
Yeah,
Gordon, mate.
fucking nonce.
Cheers for joining, Gordon. Appreciate
Oh,
it.
no
And
problem,
cheers
mate.
for
Anytime,
joining.
mate.
Thanks,
I'll see you all
Gordon.
day.
Thanks for
Yeah,
joining. Peter's a
Yeah, oh,
nonce.
it's been great, mate. Yeah, it's been great.
Cheese
All
and
right, might see
coffee.
some of you
See you later,
tomorrow.
Peter.
It's
All
been-
right, see you
Bye,
later.
Peter, you
Bye, Pete.
nonce.
Bye, Peter. Love you.
Shoot and
Love you,
deuces.
loads.
Fucking
I'm
nonce.
a cuckold.
Fucking
I'm a
nonce.
cuckold. I'm a cuckold. I'm a cuckold. I've got. I can't fucking exit.
Soyboycuck.com.
He's a nonce.
Goodbye. He's gone.
I've already touched his kids.
My British friends.
Cheers, Gordon, for joining, by the way. Just what I put
Who was that, Paul?
Gordon.
That was my
Gordon.
sister's boyfriend's son.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know how to say that.
Is he allowed to hold an axe and like throw an axe?
No, absolutely not.
No.
Does
No.
he know how to fix a prolapse?
I don't
What,
think so.
Do you want to train him?
Paul, are you stopping him from doing that? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but I'm not going to encourage it.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's not my place.
That's the difference there.
Yeah.
No,
Paul's kids
my
can
can
be serial killers,
Yeah.
but nobody else's kids can.
Very responsible.
Do you want me to be Uncle Harry?
Yeah. You can
Cool.
do late night touchy Uncle Harry all you want to, but
No,
not
yeah.
me.
But
I'll be Uncle Harry over the camera.
But hold on. But Paul's his actual uncle. What do you
Yeah.
think you could do that's going to top that?
I reckon I could train him to stab people and it'd be legal.
Well, both of my
Illegal stabbing?
actual nieces and nephews are
And,
gingers, so they're soulless, horrible human beings anway. So I
okay.
mean, they just
First step is stab Jake because it's legal.
heartogram.
Just to
Cheers, Paul.
Oh, it's Joe.
Joe. Paul's below me. Joe. You're right. How's things going?
Yeah, hope you're all Jake.
Message me in private
Joe,
if you want.
Joe,
You can
not
put it on
Jake,
screen.
Jake, Jake.
I'll leave
Jake,
it to you.
Jake,
I'll
hope
leave-
the heroin's okay, Jake.
I will
All of
leave
a sudden,
it
you
to
guys
you,
Jake
Joe.
is big
Also,
farm.
Joe.
Nah, just Joe, if you want to talk now on here or message me, let me know how you do.
If Joe came on, I would shit myself.
I would.
Because I would love to talk to
He's
Joe.
not going to join, so
No, I know he's
He's
not,
not
and I'm
gonna
not
join.
putting any pressure on. But like, that's how much I love Joe, and it's been years.
Oh, Joe,
since I've talked to him. Yeah,
there's just it's just Joe. He's just fucking.
It's just Joe.
it's just Joe. It's just one
He
of
will-
the
he will
nicest,
join.
the
He will
nicest
join. I will-
people. One of the
When
nicest
he- when
people
he-
you
yeah.
ever meet.
Oh, he's just sound.
Yeah,
Stop crying,
He's
Joe.
the bastard. He's a pice
Yeah.
of shit.
He's
yeah,
a piece of shit.
but not nice on camera.
He's got no
Oh, he's really good on camera, but he like kicks dogs and everything.
Oh shit! Yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, good. Oh, that sounds good.
yeah. Well, it's not his fault. I control his animatronic skin that I made.
Just
That's
one
a
leg.
big
You
joke on the
you
other
control one leg, and that's the
Yeah.
kicking leg.
That's on you.
No,
That's on you.
I knew
That's on you.
this.
That's on you.
I knew this.
He just-
Yeah, so he's
Yeah.
saying he's not going to join any until
Oh, yeah,
after.
of course,
Yeah, which is fair news. But you're on the list, son.
That will
Son.
be a grand day when you can join stuff again. That will be.
I want the exclusive. I want the exclusive first live stream with you when you're sorted out.
What other than people win his actual time zone?
No, he's coming on. He's
coming on yours first.
He's going to start drinking in the afternoon.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. That's smart.
That's it.
Yeah.
Start drinking in the
Jake's
afternoon.
when you look at it through my eyes, Jake just drinks at like noon, like an alcoholic.
Yeah.
That's Jake.
But it's it's 6 o'clock where he is, so
Just carry on through.
It's a good list. You're on the list, son.
You're on the list, son.
The premier list.
It's the list is Joe.
The list of one.
That's the list.
Yeah.
What month are you actually taking care of that, Joe? May I ask?
Yeah.
Just not day, just month.
Well, I think it got put back, didn't it? I think from the original.
It did, because he got some fucking chest infection or whatever.
Syphilis.
Probably.
Well, I mean, that might be an extension of it. I don't know.
I still get the flare up, so I get it.
Oh,
Joe,
you just put it there. Look,
I'm not surprised, but yeah.
It's just put it in the track room.
Next Thursday. Okay then.
Ooh, shit.
Oh,
that's just the day after I get my jab.
You get
my jab. Finally.
Same thing, Harry.
I get my jab finally on the fucking next Wednesday.
Well, you're confusing me, Harry, because you're a head brewer, but you're also delivering beer still. Like, are you everything?
I'm actually everything, and the fake Draymond as well.
Okay.
So yeah, I was supposed to get my jab on Wednesday.
Okay.
And then I went there, and it was like, "Oh, your booking reference doesn't meet with ours." I'm like, "Right." So my date is here. Here you go. I'm like, I've driven like fucking 15 miles for this, and it doesn't meet with us. I'm like, here it is. And they're like, oh, yes, you'll have to rebook. I'm like, for fuck's sake, I rebooked there and then, and I got it for next weekend. So, well, next week from where it was. So, Wednesday at 9:20 a.m. in Swindon. Yeah.
Oh, Swindon.
So I have to drive. And I said straight afterwards, I'm like, so you're going to repay me for parking? They're like, no. I'm like, no, you fucking cunts. So I have to go back to the same place where I went before, pay for parking again.
Did you get like a confirmation and shit though for that?
I had it. And they were like, yeah, so our system been playing up the past couple of days. I'm like, yeah, that's not fucking good enough. And I complained to the council and wait to hear back from about it. So hopefully I'll get my money back because of my complaint. But I doubt I fucking ever will. It's like fucking £1 parking. But I'll fight it till the end.
It's the fucking principle.
I will fight it. I will fight it. I think the council will get stuck with these sort of with these sort of things because they just like are so shit about this sort of thing that they'll just get fought about it constantly. Like if you don't enforce it at all, like there's no. They say there's £1 fee parking, or this is £2 fee parking. I paid £1. I'm like, oh, I'm supposed to be paying for £2, so let's just see what I can get with you.
What are you talking about?
What?
I missed that bit.
Want to pay for parking?
I don't know. Car parking.
Yes, I have to pay to get my test done, my vaccine.
All right.
And I'm like, I shouldn't have to pay because it's a fucking human right. That's what I said to them. And they're like, oh, but you have to pay. I'm like, no, I shouldn't have to pay. And I fought the case for them for like 2 months. I'm like, oh, well, okay, now you should get, if you go in through the ticket booth, you should get it free, you should get your vaccine for free. I'm like, oh, cool. But then I had to pay. I'm like, oh, I should have to pay. So I fought that with them. And they're like, oh, no, you'll get your money back. So they said that now you won't have to pay. You'll just get you can drive in there free, but the barrier will come up and you won't have to pay. But I had to pay. I went in, so I'm like, no, I shouldn't have to pay. But I did. I had to fucking pay, so I'm not happy.
Did you just say that you didn't have to pay because it's a human right to get to? Well, then you should have said, well, then walk, you lazy fuck.
Hey, it's fucking. It's 15 miles away.
We used to do that with no legs when we were a kid.
So
Uphill both ways.
Yeah,
Drink,
yeah. Before
drink
work,
a couple of cans.
Let's get
Drink a
some
couple of
4
cans of
Yorkshiremen
dragon soup,
think about
then
it.
just go and get your jab.
I was
What's the
gonna say,
problem?
you chug 6 cans of dragon soup, you'll run there before you even know it.
I will do, but also I'd rather not.
You'd probably bleed like a pig when they stuck you, though.
Yeah, they'd
But
love it.
it'd just be like a rainbow, though. If you've had that many
Yeah.
cans of
Oh,
dragon
it's
soup,
fine.
as soon as they put the injection, you just goes.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
pure energy.
Oh,
Give me Montana back.
They were pure fucking fucks when I said that, and they were like, "Oh, well, you have to get a new vaccine." I'm like, "Oh, well, I will." So
Yeah.
Fuck.
So fuck. Did you just go? So fuck you.
I was like, I was like, "Well, fine. I'm not getting my vaccine now." Then
I'm
I'll get a new
double.
one."
I'm double vaccinated up now. So
Yeah, I'm going to try and bring my forward. Well, mine's in walking distance.
8 weeks. It's 8
Well,
weeks, though, isn't it? So
Yeah,
whatever.
mine currently is on the full 12 weeks, like literally on like the last day of the full 12 weeks.
Oh,
So I'm going to see if I
Mine-
can
oh,
just
is it?
rearrange it.
Mine's 8 weeks, I reckon. So
Yeah.
it's Wednesday,
Yeah.
and then
You're
and then-
21. So.
yeah, Wednesday in September is what I got. So 8 weeks.
Yeah, mine's end of August, my second one.
Yeah.
Bloody hell, I feel
September.
old.
Yeah.
It's not
My-
my age.
my- My
It's not
birthday is
I mean, I've
birthday
had
is
my first
actually
one
in
March.
September.
So I had my first
I had
one in
mine-
March.
I had mine a couple of weeks ago.
End of May was my second one. so.
I mean, the only side effect I got was like my arm was so dead I couldn't lift it.
I've heard
like,
that.
above my shoulder. Like I couldn't.
Yeah,
Like,
Jake.
but I didn't get any other. I didn't get any flu symptoms. I just literally couldn't lift my arm.
The first jab. I mean, we did jabs, of course, but I had the AstraZeneca thing, and I had the first jab. Didn't feel a thing. I was like, "You done it?" I was like, "Yeah, it's all done. You ready to go?" I'm like, "Okay, cool." I said, "You sure you done it?" "Yeah." I said, "If this doesn't hurt tomorrow, I'm coming back up here and I'm getting another one." Because I didn't feel it. And the next day I woke up, I was like, "Fucking no, okay, definitely had it."
All right, now they did
And
it.
then it got. And then the second day after, 2 days after, it got even worse. It was like literally to the point I could hardly move my arm, which was no big deal. It's just I just used the other hand, one of them things, and
I also
you
used
know,
that.
and then yeah, it's just. But anyway, and then about 3 weeks later, I come down with a bit of a chest infection and stuff. Knocked me out for about 2 or 3 days, which is, I don't know if that's a general thing, but it probably was for me.
Yeah.
Because I
It might
hadn't
be,
been out,
might well
I
be.
wasn't socialising, I wasn't going out or nothing, so it was nothing like that. It was just,
I think
just a side effect. Side effect, I think.
The first time I went out, I came down with a bit of like not really, I wouldn't say an infection, but I came down with a bit of cough, and I thought, oh shit, it's because I've been mixing with people. It might well have been because of mixing with loads more people than what I normally would do.
Yeah,
And then
I just think
came-
I think I've had it anyway. I think that's what it was. It just, and then I'd had it earlier I think I had it in February of last year, like legit for about 3 or 4 days, and I was all right after that. And then I had the injection, and I think it just done something.
Yeah.
And but I was all right. It lasted a while. I was bad for about 3 or 4 days, but then it lingered for another couple of weeks.
Because when I had mine, like, so I'd heard people say like you don't even know it goes in, and when I had it, I was like oh fuck, that hurt like it hurt going in, and I was like, because I'm not normally too worried about that sort of thing. I was like fuck,
I don't care.
And she was like, oh, you'll probably feel it like sort of like 2 hours later, but it was like instant, and I was like, fuck, my arm's like hurting from the word go sort of thing.
Yeah,
and like you had to sit in that like 15-minute waiting area, and I was like, God, my arm's actually like hurting already. And
just
luckily, it's literally a 5-minute walk. The place I get it from is 5-minute walk from my house, so I had just walked home, and then it was bad for like a day and a bit. But like it was an instant thing. It was like instant, like it hurts.
Yeah, I mean, for me,
I don't know if they caught like a muscle or a nerve or a like just something, but it was even when they did it,
it'll be the this muscle is the deltoid muscle. That's where they should be aiming.
Yeah, because I had my arm relaxed, but like even when it went in, I was like, oh, that hurt more than I thought it was going to. Because I've had injections before, and it's like, yeah, exactly.
But no, my second one was more on the day. I felt really drowsy about an hour afterwards. Really like fucking, I'm knackered here.
Yeah,
seeing it, and he's back. He's back.
I think that's the thing, because they have professionals who are actually injecting it, but not fully trained professionals for years on years, just going into the right place to inject it.
Yeah.
I think that's why it may cause people pain, because I know, for one, my cousin has been injecting people with the vaccine, and I'm like, she was a fucking bartender beforehand, and she's been injecting people. And they've been relatively efficient with people that she's been doing. So I haven't been done yet. I'm looking forward to actually being vaccinated. Can't wait for it, because it means that I can actually be out. Those people who say like, oh, all the fucking bullshit behind it, like, oh, it's going to cause you to be magnetic to someone else, or
I'd love to be fucking magnetic. I'd love to have like magnetic powers.
I ain't got time for this. I ain't got time for that.
Like,
I ain't got time for it.
Whatever people say, I'm like, it causes you to be free to do whatever you want to do.
Well, and the whole thing is, it's like, oh, you're being tracked by the government. It's like, do you own a mobile phone?
Yeah.
You
have a mobile phone, you have a credit card, you have a bank card. Do you not think you're being fucking tracked by the government already?
They're all these flat earther types. They're all flat earthers. Fuck them.
They're fucking idiots.
Yeah, but the trouble is, it's them that fucking. It's them that. It's people like that where the mutations occur, and then you need another vaccine. You'll need another vaccine that year, and then so it's just a constant cycle.
And then unfortunately, it's those people who need to be fucking euthanized.
Yeah, but it's never those people. It's never those people that like get it. It's never. It's always like
not in UK. It happens in Ukraine.
But the people that aren't getting the vaccines now are getting infected and they're going to hospital. So go figure. That's what's going on.
That's what they're saying on the radio today. They're like saying basically the people who are where the vaccines are higher is the people who need the vaccines because they haven't had the vaccines yet, and they're like, so it's people who are of the age who haven't had the vaccines. So it's like basically people who are 60 to 80 who haven't had the vaccines. A certain demographic is what they're saying. And I'm like, oh, well, there's a minority of people. So fuck them. They're those fucking idiots who don't have the fucking vaccine, that sort of age. I'm like, what are you doing with your life?
It's just common sense. I'd rather have the vaccine than get the fucking virus.
And these fucking idiots who say, "Oh, it's bad for you." What do you know?
Yeah,
actually, what do you know?
Well, so drinking the amount of beer that we drink, it's fucking bad for you. It's no way good. It's in no way good. It's like I had a double horrible cheeseburger thing for dinner tonight. That's not good for me. But I ate it and I enjoyed it and I liked it. Yeah. And I want to continue enjoying and liking and enjoying.
But according to this, I'm still alive. So
that's it for as long as you can. That's the thing. It's like
And if so, I've always been in the mindset of anything when it's like your Alexa's listening to you. It's like, so fucking what?
So
if Alexa wants to
what?
listen to me, that's the most boring shit it's ever going to listen to. I'm not doing anything.
Apart from Paul, look at Paul.
The only people that worry about that, are the people that are doing bad shit. If you're doing bad shit, you don't worry about it because who cares? Like, I don't care if someone could be listening to me right now. Well, they are because we're live on YouTube. So I don't fucking care. Like, well, they can't listen to any shit. That's like, I'm not doing anything bad.
Peter, I heard you're interested in young males.
Yeah, unless they misconstrue a soundbite, which is quite bad. some soundbites can be misconstrued on these things, but like, it's like, they could the government could be listening to me. Doesn't affect me. I'm not doing anything bad. What's it going to do?
Get you in jail.
Not doing anything bad. Not breaking any laws.
You've broken my rules.
Calm down now.
I would never calm down.
Did you just crack open that one, Craig? That Cocoa Wonderland?
Mm-hmm.
I'll crack open another then.
Hmm.
One more, and then
one more for the boys.
One more for the boys.
One more foreign beer.
I'm gonna go grab another beer. Look, in case I don't make it back, I love you all.
That was good. Heaven hell was good. I'll grab open one more beer, Craig. One more ale. Should I grab open this ale?
One more foreign beer.
I didn't say it's my I didn't say it's my last ale. It's my current ale.
This is current ale. What is this ale?
It's a
WD40
ale.
It stops squeaks. Hang on, 1 minute. It doesn't stop me squeaking. It's a foreigner.
Yeah, Paul. Joe's asking you a fundamental question.
I'm doing all right. I'm just doing the best I can. I got more time off, but a lot less money. But I can never have both at the same time, money and time. So, no, just enjoying life, trying to fix the house up when I can. Hopefully, Joe can come down when he feels better after his surgery.
Yeah. I mean,
he can get me drunk and have me review some Tsukaba again, so I can get all the almond husks out of.
It's all about the life. It's all about the lives. Do the lives. When he's available, when he's better, a few months' time, you're coming on a Friday afternoon. I'm afraid you're coming on when we start. So 3 o'clock on a Friday. When you're done, your first stream is here. So
there you go.
Depending
on what Friday, I can join too.
It ain't fucking no for an answer. Yeah. Lovely, mate. Fuck is that?
What, can I get like a bomb dropping?
I didn't get my vaccine yet, but I'm gonna get my vaccine definitely because I have to travel.
Why haven't you got it yet?
I just haven't had the time. Well, I've been taking my daughters to hospitals because of her broken arm left and right, and then working the rest of the day. So, unfortunately, I've been a little busy.
Right?
She's okay. I had to reset her arm the one day. They had to reset her arm, and I had to hold her down, and I wasn't a fan of that.
Oh man.
Well, yeah. But she's good. And then later we've been X-raying her over and over again, and then we're gonna get one of those casts where she can bend her elbow. You know what I mean? Well, but it just goes down to her elbow. She can bend her elbow again. About a month and a half down the road, then we're gonna get a splint, and then after a while she'll heal up back again.
God,
I got more of the black cat, baby.
Ooh. I hated holding my kids when they got like their jabs and stuff, but let alone fucking holding an arm, a broken arm.
Yeah,
That's a
right. No,
different-
yeah,
that's a different
the broken arm was rough. That was rough.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was no good. No bueno.
Joe, I'm drinking Cocoa Wonderland from Thornbridge.
Thornbridge?
So yeah, chocolate porter, 6.8% ABV. So yeah,
about
there you
10% ABV too low.
I went for that Hickory Clan Caviar, which is a maple and pecan Danish stout, 6%.
I got it in the fridge. Beer 52
Yeah.
Joe.
That was a beer. Yeah, I've had it so it must have been a month or so. I've had it in the fridge, but it's pretty good. Yeah. It's not bad. Not bad.
So, Harry is just
Harry.
He's doing all right.
I guess he's still looking. He's still looking.
Right. It is.
What?
Is this in some tunes?
Alright.
All right. You having a party?
I'm having a party with just myself.
That's usually what I
I
do.
thought so. I wonder why he's looking down.
Yes, mate.
Can you see what it is yet? 2005 these first came out. The old legendary brewery from Bakewell, Derbyshire.
Well, they used to come out in real size bottles and not the tiny
Yeah,
ones.
they did, didn't they? Yeah.
Not these wax top ones.
Whack top shit. And now Thornbridge just mainly do
Oh,
cans.
whack. Oh, they do. It's
Mainly
horrible.
cans.
Smash it.
Well, those are only
Well, they do mainly
11.2s, right? They're not 12 ounce.
Yeah. But they're still strong.
Nah.
Do you remember when Demolin went through their little Red Bull can phase?
Yeah. I got that. I've done a review of their Rasputin stout.
Yeah.
In a Red Bull can. That was
Let's
about
just do it here.
2017.
So,
2017.
This is
Rasputin.
Rasputin. Let's fucking chug the tin.
Russia's greatest love machine. Very strange song. That is a crazy song, but it's also good.
Dragon soup. No, that's the thing is like, I could session the shit out of Demolin stuff. The problem is it's so goddamn expensive that I'd be broke all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
when it comes to
it's
Dragon
quite
soup,
cheap over here. I always thought Demolin were on the the cheaper end in a craft beer shop. But I haven't brought Demolin in years, so it could have gone up exponentially.
They're still cheap.
Yeah, but I could imagine over in this
I'll happily buy Paul some Dragon soup for sure.
Really?
Well, I think
gonna
Paul
do
would
a,
rather have Demolin than fucking Dragon soup.
We'll do a Dragon
mate.
soup chug.
I thought Paul was a mate.
He is a mate, but he also needs abusing because he's a sickly mate.
We can do our own individual Dragon soup chug right before we go out. I don't give a fuck.
Mm-hmm. That's what I want.
I don't like.
No.
I don't like Dragon soup, Harry. I don't like the Dragon soup.
That's what you want. That's the
I
one thing.
I don't want it in my life.
That's the one thing that Adam said.
I wanna stop
Adam said, like, I want a Dragon soup before we go out, and then like half a Dragon soup before the end.
That sounds like some ecstasy shit. It's like
That's what Adam said.
I'll drop now, and then I'll drop a half.
I've legit got to go out on I'm going out on a night in Liverpool. I'm not actually meeting Adam, but I'm going out with probably Lucy. I think Lucy's coming with me. We're going to go monging ourselves to fuck in some place in Toxteth. And we're like, yeah, so first place we want to go is like, fine. Second place is like mongoloid as fuck. So we just want to get off our faces. And I think essentially Adam has to be the option.
I don't think that's quite Adam's seed. I don't know.
It's not. But it will be.
Are you actually going to go into like dance club, rave crap?
That's where we're going.
God, I couldn't do it, Harry. I couldn't do it anymore.
We've got a full-on rave. Are we going to like somewhere underground? And Adam knows it. It's underneath Tolsteth. It's like underneath the whole of Liverpool where these rave grounds are.
I would feel very uneasy going there with one jab.
It would be too loud.
I would happily go there with one fucking mask on, which is not wearing. I'll happily go there wearing this.
Don't even wear a mask. Doesn't matter. Just poke holes in your driving seat.
And
breathe through that.
That's who I am. I just don't care at the moment. Like I don't care because
when is it? When are you going?
November.
Oh, you'll be double. You'll be double boy by then.
That's what I say. I'm like I can go like this. I can be like, oh, I'm fully masked up, sir. I don't know what you're saying.
I have a thin layer. Layer of bubble gum around.
I'm okay.
You'll be fine. You'll be fine by then.
Yeah, no, will be. I just can't wait for it.
Still wear a mask.
I just can't. I was never into it when I was at the age to actually do it. When I'm 42.
I used to be dead after. When I used to do that stuff, I used to be dead after it. So I can't imagine how I'd be now. I would be so dead.
I am well and truly for it all the time.
I'd feel a bit uneasy about all the very young crowd around me. I'd be like, nah.
Still, there is a massive young crowd around me for the scene I listen to. Generally, is older people listening to that sort of music.
Yeah,
but
I like certain music. I just can't be doing with crowds. Fuck that.
Well,
shit.
Eric can still pass for a 20-year-old though. So,
but also I can kick them out. So
yeah, but there's too many idiots and stuff.
I'm a big lad. I can just fucking punch them out.
Whip your dick out and smack it in their face.
I can just kick them out, essentially, rather than whip their dick out. I just punch them out, kick them out, whatever. If they do not belong to the scene, then sayings and the words can be had.
Yeah, I just
sayings and words can be had.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah, pretty much.
Good.
Words can be had. Yeah, Jake knows. Yeah. Jake knows.
You can be you can be.
If you can't read. If you can't read, you can't write. I can fucking eject you some.
You're out. You're out when you're out.
I think I punch somebody, I break every bone in my arm and my shoulder.
I can happily smash a glass over your head, some.
Yeah.
That's me. I can't read, I can't write, but I'm fucking 6'2" taller than you, son.
I think
you always went a bit Conor McGregor then. A bit fucking taller than you, son.
I'm fucking well taller than you, son. Right, all right, son. Yeah, that's you, fucking last. That's you, fucking done, son. That's ended.
Yeah. It's more. I didn't even consider the sort of the coronavirus impact of that sort of scene. It's more just I just don't want to feel like that after. After actually going to it, that's what I was talking about. It's like, people sweaty being together in a rave and whatnot. It's fine, but my brain straight went to I don't want that come down. I don't want to feel that come down anymore. I can barely handle a hangover, so I don't want any other
shit. People want to feel that come down.
I don't want to anymore. I hated it when I was younger. You make me hate it even more now.
It's interesting.
Craig's is going to be yes. It's too far.
I love you. I love you. Turn it fuck off.
But you're going in November, so it's going to be a lovely, drizzly, rainy, bullshit, horrible day.
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
That's what we want.
But underground in the depths of Liverpool.
That's essentially where I'm going.
In the catacombs.
It's not. I'm going. Essentially going in the catacombs of Liverpool. It's not where everyone else is going. I'm just going in some dirty, dingy place to Liverpool, which could be fucking brilliant. Listen to some lovely.
Sounds quite nice.
When's the last time you went to that sort of thing? Like House of God type.
House of God was November 2019 when I was absolutely fucked up my face on MD. And it was brilliant. So next time me and Lucy are going, or at least we haven't sorted it yet, but we're going it must be August, November, September sort of time.
You're going to be fucked out of your face on dragon soup?
Dragon soup, MD, ecstasy, whatever.
That can't mix well.
It will.
That's not going to mix well in any way, shape, or form. And I'm worried. I'm concerned.
Don't be worried, son. Don't be worried. We'll be fucked.
Everything's blurry. The lights are really bright, and now my heart's going to explode.
Why am I going to die now? Oh,
yeah. The thing is, it's not even.
Oh shit!
It's not even the drugs. It's the dragon soup that worries me. I'm not worried about the
drugs are fine. It's a dragon soup.
Yeah.
It's the added alcohol and caffeine.
The sugar, the caffeine.
The thing is, Jake, you've yet to have a dragon soup. Wouldn't it be a shame if you were to have a dragon soup? Wouldn't it be a shame?
No, not really. Not really.
Well, would it be a fine shame if you were to have a dragon soup sent to you?
Well, without me knowing it.
Wouldn't it be a fine shame?
I was going to say, you should just send a dragon soup to everyone and have a dragon soup chug challenge.
No.
Yes.
That's not a bad idea.
Yes. I'll win. But either way, who else would come second?
You will win.
You will win. Who loses? Nobody.
I will let you. I will lose. I'm fine with that.
Who comes second?
But it can't be like the cans of the 6 or 7. It's got to be that 15 one with that little bottle with the 15.
Oh, that's a big old.
So the one the bottle that fucks me up, man. That fucks me up bad. But the ones the cans. So. Has to be.
Well, I suppose the dragon soup things is probably a bit more extreme, but when I was doing that sort of shit that you're talking about, Harry, it was like vodka and Red Bulls. So there's always a stimulant. Yeah. There'd be that extra little. You're not just drinking. There's an extra sugary
drinking to get
component. Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Around here, the predecessor for dragon soup was that Four Loko, and I told people very fervently that I would never drink Four Loko. However, I'm entertaining the idea of drinking dragon soup just because I like Harry that much.
I love you too, Honeyman.
I'd give it a try.
You give it a sippy poo.
Yeah, I'd give it
the old sippy poo
in a China cup.
Wet your teeth on it.
Yeah. Give it a little rub of the gums.
I think, Paul, you've watched Trailer Park Boys, right?
I have, yes.
So Mrs. Leahy, sippy poo. That's where sippy poo comes from.
Okay.
So it has to be a sippy poo Miss Lee style.
Oh, sippy poo.
The old burgers on my chest.
That's all that's also the second Jim Leahy reference that you made in this.
Lee Russell got one of his letters read on the Trailer Parks Boys early episodes.
Oh, did he?
Yeah. Yeah, he wrote into the Trailer Park
Damn,
Boys.
damn, son.
Damn, he's the goddamn
son.
finest.
I
Thanks,
quite
goddamn
like
famous
the Trailer Park Boys movie. I think it's a nice little concise. If someone's never seen the Trailer Park Boys, it's just like, just watch it. Just watch the movie.
Just watch this and you'll get the idea.
Yeah,
Perfect.
and then watch every episode.
I'll
from
watch
start
your
to
one.
finish.
Can I watch your movie, please?
And like Bubbles is the
Bubbles is the best
character.
character. He's the best character.
Like kind-hearted.
Hey man, what's here, man? But that's not what I'm saying, man.
I'd love to be able to do his voice, especially when he has like the cats. When he has like the cats in his little shed.
Bubbles is beautiful.
I can't do it. I don't know, man. I can't do it. I can't do his voice.
I can't do it. I could do Calvin Phillips though. Calvin Phillips, man.
Have you seen the actual guy who plays Bubbles like talk though? 'Cause
Yeah.
he's not like that.
No, not
in any way, shape, or form. It's not like that. It's just like a
playing
normal
a
guy.
character.
Yeah, exactly. I couldn't believe it. I was like, that's not a real person. That you're actually acting.
You lied to me.
I wanted it to be real. From all of them, he had to be real, but he wasn't.
Yeah. So what you want?
My dad's going down on his tractor to the fields, and he's enjoying a Miller Lite at the same time.
Oh. Is it a tractor? Is it a proper tractor though?
He's proper tractor down the field.
Here's one for
Oh,
Stop
play
this
this
dictionary. Dick foolery, old Danny boy.
I
don't know where I got Dick foolery from. I just thought that was a word.
Where did Dick foolery come from? Where did Dick foolery come from? Because I remember someone saying it.
Play this track.
That was me.
This one.
It was me.
Play the track.
And I was like, actually, it's not Dick foolery. It's tomfoolery.
Tomfoolery. Yeah.
It's got Tick and Bomb. Tick.
Someone said enough of this Dick foolery, and that was it, wasn't it? That was
play this track. Play this track.
Well, the last one you just sent.
Yeah, all of them.
At the same time.
Same track.
Anyway, I'm gonna
Dick Fillery.
Dick Fillery. Yeah, just
Dick Filler me.
because we're yeah, give it time. But yeah, no, it was a good weekend. This is a good stream actually. I really enjoyed it. It's really loads of people, and it started off slow, and it kind of built up to the pinnacle of Paul being on.
The opposite of what England done, where they started off fast and got slower and slower and slower.
Yeah, so the
live we drew with Scotland, and then James came on.
Well, next time they play next time they do a national hockey fucking whatever they do, you'll win. You'll do good.
Yeah, I'm sure we will.
I've given up on England a long time ago, so it's no surprise. I thought it'd be a close game before in my little pre-show thing. I still thought we'd win by a goal war. But I actually thought Scotland would score, and they had their chances. We had our chances.
Yeah, I thought 2-1. That's why I predicted 2-1.
Yeah, that's what I knew it'd be close, but I didn't think it'd be a 0-0 draw. I must admit, I knew it'd be very close, but I still thought we'd win.
I thought Scotland were going to go for the 3 points, like just fucking hammer us.
They played well. In fairness to them, they played really well. And
even their substitutions were all attacking led substitutions. They didn't
Yeah, but
bolster the defense,
we
but-
play. Yeah, but the thing is, I think we play into their hands. The general style of play for us was terrible, which I thought it
Yeah.
would be, and it played into their hands because they're up for it.
Yeah, our style of play, I think it's we like people coming at us a little bit.
Awful.
We went slow, they sat back. So what are we gonna fucking do?
Yeah, but our style of play is terrible. They get in halfway into their half and they play it back to the halfway line. It's like, what the fuck are you doing?
Yeah.
Just go at them. What are you scared of? Just I don't know.
Just take off your best player at 60
They're too
minutes.
negative. They play too negatively rather than be positive and go forward. Let's go back 50 yards and then start again. Go forward 50 yards. I'll pass it back 50 yards.
Ping it back
You're
to
just
me.
wasting time.
Yeah.
It's boring though.
Was there any
This is so
moments when
boring.
someone got like a leaf fell on them
Anyway.
and they acted like they broke their arm?
Oh yeah, there's lots of those. Yeah,
Oh, okay.
always.
Oh yeah,
That's
you get
pathetic.
that. You always get that.
Well, that one of our better players,
Lukaku's
Grealish,
the
that's
worst.
what he does.
I mean, in the Belgian team, Lukaku's the worst at that. He's like built like a brick shit house.
Making
Like,
fucking
people
hammer
bounce
in the
off
goals.
when he's going forward, but when he gets a tackle on him, he falls on the floor. It's like, what's going on here?
Is that
Just
the one I
cheating.
just saw where everyone was like circling around him and crying?
Oh, that's the Denmark.
No,
game.
no,
he
that
actually had a heart attack on the pitch.
Yeah,
he had a heart
that's
attack.
when they're throwing players.
Yeah.
Anal
Yeah,
sex will
that's
give you
a
heart
different-
palpitations.
But one of the better challenges that I thought in the England game was Harry Kane actually got awarded a free kick without going down, and I couldn't believe it when the referee was like, free kick, and I was like, he didn't go down. He got fouled. He appealed for the free kick. and he
It
got a
wasn't
free
even a
kick.
foul. He just stopped. All he did was stop running.
Yeah.
All he did was stop running, didn't he? And that's it. All he did was stop running.
Yeah. Yeah, no, but I mean,
yeah.
it was a foul. I mean, his legs got clipped, but Harry Kane didn't go down. And that's what's missing in football now, isn't it? It's like people just dive, or not necessarily dive, but they win the free kick. He was lucky to get it. He was lucky to get a free kick from it.
The referee was generally all right, but
yeah, it's pretty.
Right. Anyway, I'm gonna call it.
Just kick him.
I didn't kick him. He just left.
Oh, did he?
No, I can't have music. I'm afraid. Just the way it is. But I was gonna call it. Let me just sort this shit out. We've been going like 3.5 hours, which is quite a short stream. But then we did start at like 10 to 10.
Well, they had a lot of good content.
You've done a double though, haven't you? You've done a double. Then we stopped for the match.
Well, yeah, I done like an hour or so before, and that didn't really go down too well because I clashed with Raggy and he stole the show with that one.
Yeah, but it's not about that though, is it? It's not about.
No, and as you know what I'm like, it never has been. But I didn't want to really clash. I don't like clashing with people, but it just is what it is.
You can't help it. The thing is, if you worry about clashing with people, you wouldn't do anything. You would.
I wouldn't do anything otherwise. So it's like, but I've always had this in mind to do this. But all right, the first game we was away, down in Bristol. But I've always had this plan to do. So we've got Czech Republic, whenever that is.
That's Tuesday. Tuesday, 8:00.
So I will do an hour before. I'll probably get a Czech beer in. It's not going to be hard to find that one.
Some Pilsner Urquell.
Yeah, basically, and do that. And but anyway, Paul, why are you muted?
Tractor.
Tractor.
Right.
A tractor.
What type is it? So that's a joke. So.
One with wheels.
Is it a John Deere?
No, that's something else.
You
It's
got
not
a tractor
one,
from
it's not.
Wales. From Wales.
Tractor.
Is it a short tractor then?
Yeah, it's a smaller one. He was just going down the pipeline to see or the telephone line to see some animals and stuff quick. He just cruises around now and again. Yeah. He has a big he had a big
well, I'm going to end this now then. So thanks to everyone who joined, everyone in the comments, and Joe, you take care, my brother.
Yeah, good luck for next week.
You keep in contact in your hospital bed afterwards. Just PM me, just as soon as you can.
Yeah. As soon as you get internet connection, because a lot of hospitals they don't have internet connection.
I mean, there's people are worried about you and shit, and good mates. So just make sure. I don't know if you're watching still, probably not, but anyone, just contact anyone. Just put it out to someone, one person. I'm sure they'll relay it to the people.
It'll get around. It'll get around quickly.
So yeah, but
it's like a clap. Once someone knows about it, everyone's gonna know about it.
Exactly.
Yeah, they're part of the community, and you know that. So you take care. Love you. Speak to you soon. And yeah, cheers, Paul. So who we had on there? Jake, Rob, Harry that fucked off just now.
Is playing some tunes.
I don't know who else joined. Oh,
Peter.
Peter, of course. James from up north.
From South Scotland.
From
how did James take the news of the game? Did he?
He's not bothered. He's a bit like me. He's not fussed.
It was a draw at the end of the day. So
it was just a draw.
I think it's one of the better results that Scotland could have got. It was a lose or a draw, and they got a draw.
Oh
yeah, absolutely. So
and they played really good. They
played well.
They played a system
well. England didn't play well. It was a bit like that. It was a mixture of the both, and a draw was a fair result.
Mm-hmm. Probably could have did better if they used their hands instead of just their head and their feet, but that's a whole other thing.
Exactly.
Yeah. Anyway,
joke.
Indeed. So anyway, cheers for everyone in the comments as well. Really do appreciate it as always. And I might do a stream on Tuesday. We'll have to wait and see.
I'm off Tuesday.
Well, there you go. So it could be what I'm going to do. It'll be like a little stream before the game and then one after. So I don't want to.
Yeah,
I'll
be around for that. I'll be around for that on Tuesday.
The thing is, you can't watch games live like a watch along because the time people will put goal in the comments and you don't see it.
Right,
and all that shit.
And also, I like to just I want to
watch it.
Yeah,
I want to watch it. Even
without having to think you're entertaining people, I like to
if it's 5-0 at half time, we're losing 5-0. I'm just gonna fucking just come on straight away. Like, can't watch this shit.
Yeah,
but that's the plan.
Yeah,
so,
I'll be on after. I'll be on after that. That'd be cool.
Yeah, just for it doesn't have, I mean, it's a school night. It'd be like an hour and a half, 2 hours. Max, and then that's it. So
all right.
Yeah. Anyway, cheers, Paul. Cheers, Jake. You take care, and everyone in the chat is 5 people. Appreciate it as always. Goodbye for now. Have a good weekend.
Bye.